YouTube, hello. Welcome to the show with Jackson Idiot. I'm a professional. Get to the game. Right, because I paused, I was like, I'm gonna hold up Bungie too, because they hold up fucking Spooter, but I'm like, also Bungie. Remember Bug Snacks?
Yes.
And then I'm like, oh wait, I'm not recording.
But what's a bungie? Is it a burger?
Bunger.
Burger?
Bunger.
Is that why Burger joined the chat?
Yeah. What do he wants to see me about?
No, but must be pretty important.
Damien, do you know something?
Maybe not.
Am I getting married?
Tell you.
Oh, okay. The rest of class proceeded as normal. Then at 1:30, I took my leave to hit the showers and get ready for the next period. Coach, I think that last touch. Oh, hold on. Yeah, that's right. I'm Sully now, so you can be kid.
Yeah. Coach, I think the last dodgeball broke my ribs.
Take a salt tablet. Idacon was already waiting in his class, now empty of the first period. Mr. Nino, please have a seat at your usual desk. I take my seat, heart hammering, though whether from dread or excitement, I don't know. You can come in now. Olivia entered from a room behind the desk that I hadn't yet been allowed in. She comes up to me, a smile on her face, and my breathing quickens. Olivia. I believe Miss Halford has something that belongs to you. She takes out the note that had been in my possession all week and unfolds it. She places it on my desk. And I lose it. I lose my fucking mind. Gazing down at the picture, I'm overwhelmed both by its detail and what it's depicting. The picture, drawn in black ink, shows me, but as some kind of cheesy-looking superhero from one of her animes.
Saitama.
There's no mistaking my face and sunglasses, though the body it sits on has far more muscle and definition. I'm wearing an admittedly ridiculous-looking jumpsuit with gloves, boots, and a cape, and I'm sporting a cocky grin. Behind me are the pulverized remains of a giant monster that I had presumably beaten into submission. An umbrella is strapped to my right shoulder via a harness, and it's creating a cone of protection from the rain, which never falls into the outline extended down to my feet. And lastly, I'm holding her in my arms. The Gator girl's eyes are closed in contentment, and she smiles a cherubic smile. Her arms are wrapped around me as her tail around my shoulder. My breathing hitches. I struggle to hold in tears that come from relief and regret. Regret for not just looking at this picture sooner. Regret for not looking at this picture sooner, but for how I've been treating her. Relief because she was here now, smiling at me in a mirror image of how she was smiling in the picture. The twin feelings rip my heart and soul asunder, and all I want is to lose it completely. Olivia, Before you say anything, let me explain. Olivia called me last night. I asked her to put Damien on speaker, and we hashed it out in her bedroom. They both detailed what had transpired yesterday, sometimes in rather excruciating detail. I'm glad this is all off the record, otherwise I'd have to condemn your assault of Mr. Payne. But since no one else has to know, I'll just concur with Damien and say that what you did took a lot of balls indeed.
All the balls.
All the balls. All the balls, Inko. Regardless of how you may feel about that whole mess and everything leading up to it and how you yourself are behaving, Inko. I believe that one act alone speaks volumes about your truest feelings for her when you've been stripped of your vanity. My breathing continues to catch in my throat, and my back muscles heaved like an overactive respirator from the effort of holding it all in. Olivia places a comforting hand on my back. Damien also told me the conversation you had with him. I'm actually impressed, Inko. You managed to boil a part of his and Olivia's problems down to one and the same thing: refusal to communicate. Feeling unworthy of such praise, I put my head down, unable to meet his gaze. Don't be that way. Don't think I'm saying all the praise belongs to you alone. I met Spears a few times actually, but I've never heard him utter that particular saying. A little bullshit, so I should like meet him again and tell him all about this and shake his hand. I'm sure he'd like to know that his influence extends beyond his school. I'd like to meet him one day too.
Eacon, is it the meds? Is the bone meds are making you slur?
It's all the chemo. And then Olivia told me about you and she told me you're heartbroken. She had been a little rejected because of your sins. Because of your choice. Sorry, I alt-tabbed out because I didn't even make an announcement on the Discord that we're doing Snoot. The Discord that you should join by going to bit.ly/JackDiscord. Join the Discord, where we forget to hit record and also
not make announcements.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have burger.
We do have burger though. We do have burger.
Who does not allow war?
That's perfect
Burger
out of
does
context.
not condone war.
Olivia told me about you, and she told me how heartbroken she had been at all rejected because of your choice. She told me that in spite of it all, she respected you for it. Then I said to her, forget about the choice he has made. What would you choose if given another chance?
But are you turning into Matthew McConaughey?
I bring myself to lock eyes with the Gator girl. She's still, to be fair, maybe I am.
He deserves to be Matthew McConaughey.
She's still smiling in that serene way that makes her face and eyes light up. There's a certain glint in those yellow orbs, mischievous and playful. I aim to own them one day. And the smile that caresses her snoot gives me butterflies. We already played that. My chest swells with a feeling like agony and ecstasy combined. I want to look away, but I can't bring myself to. She has me completely under her spell.
Ingo, would you choose me now?
I choose you. Please give
Hands
me a
him a
choice.
Pokeball.
I say I want a choice. It's just yes, no.
Ingo, am I in the heart of your cards?
Well, this is sweet and all, but I got a class to teach. Olivia, I'm so sorry for rejecting you. Now that's sweet, Anko, but can you two little fuckers go do this somewhere else?
This is their next class.
Is it? Fuck.
Yeah.
She nods in my ear tenderly.
Ingo, there's nothing to apologize for. I know exactly how you feel. You didn't reject me. You rejected not being allowed any agency. I know because I made the same choice years ago. And that's why I'm choosing you now. Because I don't want you to be alone.
I want to be alone, Olivia.
Yeah, please.
Please. Where's my agency? Even so, I regret how I've been this week.
Oh, I thought he was gonna keep saying more.
No, that's the epitome of this.
Yeah.
I don't say a lot of useful shit, but I say a lot of filler. Olivia, do you like filler in your Gundams?
What if she did? What if she's like, the filler's the best part?
I'm dumping you.
Olivia. I think I need to I need another week.
I need to
just
reevaluate
sort
my
my feelings out.
Yeah.
And I regret how I treated you initially. So can't we just call it even and forgive each other?
No.
Bitch, we did that already.
Alright. Deal. Did I split my lip or something?
No. I didn't notice that Edacon had scales on his hand.
You never noticed that?
Never noticed it.
Okay, well, yeah, they're there. Ingo, it's good to admit and accept when one has done something wrong, but that doesn't mean you have to live with regret eating away at you. I know that's a thing easier said than done. I myself have many regrets I still struggle with. like coming out of the womb and never choosing what voice should be my own. I steal others' voices and go.
I like having options, Inko.
Yeah. It's always good to have options and go. But I don't regret my decision to that's what I do to my wife. Thank you, Icon.
Fucking Inko's just smiling at him like, yeah.
Yeah. But I don't regret my decision to let Olivia fail and face the consequences for it. If there's one thing Sully and I agree upon, it's tough love. Sure, I had my moments of doubt throughout the week, but in the end, it actually turned out better than I could have hoped for. Thank you, Inko. I don't know why we had to pause for 3 seconds, but we'll pause some more, I guess.
Dramatic tension.
For what? Was he just gonna attack him?
You're smelling pretty tasty, Inko. Alright.
Lunch period was back to normal, or as normal as it could get. Fuck. Or as normal as it could get, seeing as how we were all living with a secret we'd sworn to keep. As far as any of us were concerned, the events of the past week hadn't happened. And Olivia herself was as happy and as talkative as she had ever been. It also helped that for once I didn't need to feel Mia's gaze upon us. She leered out Olivia like some kind of buzzard stalking weak prey. I keep slipping into the voice now, fuck.
I am now become the Edicone.
I'm now become the Matthew McConaughey. It's a virus, Damien. Soon you'll get it too.
See, I'm waiting for you to slip in the Forrest Gump.
Give it time, Damien. It will happen. Speaking of which, Ben got up. It'll happen. Speaking of which, Ben got up from his usual table with Kiara and Lunara and was heading to the vending machines.
Why do you care? Like, hey, Inko, I just need to talk to Ben for a moment.
Okay. I was just thinking of heading to the vending machines myself. Do you want me to come with, or should I wait?
You can come with me.
You're gonna go just beat the shit out of Ben.
We're gonna run him over in this wheelchair.
Yeah, we're gonna give him the boots medium style. Okay. You guys want anything? Right, Liz is me.
Liz. Liz. You're dating Damien.
A Snoot kiss, please.
Man, I'd kill for a Caro Cola right about now. If I was dating Olivia, I would just be like, alright, we're going somewhere. And then I'd sit on her lap and then take over the wheelchair controls.
I'd pull in Akira and fuse
Let
with
me
the
drive,
wheelchair.
babe.
I got this one. Yo, guys, you like my new Uber?
It makes me think of the video of this girl waiting for this dude. Because he's like, oh, I'll come pick you up. And then he's in an electric wheelchair. And he's just like, I thought you said you had a car. No, I said I had a vehicle. Are we going or what? You know, he's like, ugh. So then she's like riding on the back of it as he drives away.
Hell yeah.
Ben?
Oh, hi, Olivia. I wasn't expecting to actually have a line in this mod. But I mean, when it lasts for 10 hours, I guess you don't know what the fuck you expect.
Hi.
Hi.
Listen, I want to apologize for Tuesday.
Oh, that. It's not a big deal. All you did was glare at me. I wasn't hurt or offended, just confused. I do apologize for Mia's outburst, though. That was uncalled for.
Well, me glaring at you rudely was uncalled for, too. So I apologize.
Allow me to say something that I'm going to immediately regret saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. Ben's mouth right here looks like a fucking Bad Dragon toy, and I hate it.
All right, Bad Dragon, you know what to do.
Like, I'm like, man, I've seen that on the store. I know what that looks like. Fucking, just slide.
It's Snoot and Bad Dragon collab.
Slide the potassium right on
Ben's
in.
face.
Just slide the potassium right on in there, you know.
Well, oh, I already said that.
Oh, well, apology accepted. But why do you glare at me in the first place?
Because I'm still bitter about that article you wrote in our freshman year.
Oh, I see.
But I think I'm ready to move past it now and forgive it.
Have you finally accepted that I was only trying to help you?
Don't fucking push it. Ben, I only said I forgive it. Not that it makes what you did okay. Otherwise, there'd be nothing to forgive.
Olivia, please. The mod's trying to take any agency my character already doesn't have from the main game.
Ben,
this
we
is all
do not give a shit about
No!
you. You are not a part of this.
No, my entire character is fucking ruined by sloppy writing. Please, Olivia, let me have this.
No.
Ah!
Just backs up, runs into Anon, runs him over and leaves.
I can actually picture that, what that would look like in the engine.
This is for E1 Inco.
God, I need a fucking... One of these days I'll rant about Ben and why his character should have been way better written. Anyway.
Dude, I really badly want to make a short, like, 1-minute mod for the ending of E1, where it's just like Inko suffering, you know, with what he did, but then he gets a text message and it's that image.
I lived, bitch.
Yeah, I lived, bitch. Yeah, sadly. Wait, I wish Anon was in
I think
this.
I said Anon instead of Inko. Or something. I've done.
Just forget it. I don't know why I even fucking bothered.
Wait. I'm Ben. I'm sorry.
Do you even know what you're sorry for?
No. Okay, I mean, that at least makes sense.
I mean, that's real. It's real.
He's on his meds. I think at this point.
Well, I mean, he's a sociopath, so
Yeah.
he's going to try to do anything possible to have all social connections. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You have to like me, so I will literally say anything to make you like me, even if I contradict myself later. But it does make sense that he's just like, no, wait, I'm sorry. Well, do you know why? No, not really, but
yeah.
please like me.
Yeah. God, there's so much about Ben's character I want to like, but like I feel like his entire story is just so underwritten.
Well,
Because a lot of it... Okay, so like, let's take the scene where he falls on his face. It's like early on in the main game, and he falls on his face in front of the crowd, and he just gets up, and he just goes, oh, okay, whatever. And just like, walks away. And Inko's like, man, that's weird. And I guess that's
it would make sense.
Yeah, that's supposed to be like the first hint that like, oh, there is something. Okay, that was weird. And then you get the wedding scene where it's like you get the wedding scene, right? Where he's taking just, you know, he's taking a bunch of like group photos and all this stuff, and they're all like the same. And Inko takes the good shot. He takes the good shot at the wedding, and Ben's like, well, this is fucking shitty. And that's another point to be like, oh, well, okay. But it's like, you fucking do nothing with that. Other than...
I think what the issue is that they set him up well, and the payoff is fine, but it kind of felt more like a jump, because you had him set up well where you're dropping little hints.
Yeah.
Going to it, but then he's gone for like ever.
Yeah.
So when he finally comes back up, and then it's just like, oh yeah, by the way, I'm off my meds because I'm like literally a sociopath. You're just like, what? Like they should have had. I mean, I guess they did have the little bit at the beginning with him and Olivia where he's just like, oh, I just prepared a thing and you can just do it.
Yeah.
But I just it's kind of a forget me moment, I guess.
Yeah. Because
But-
I guess that's the other thing. Because Ben's immediately ready to be like, yeah, let's do this thing because our teacher just died, but like that doesn't. I don't know. If it was like,
he's also he's a third character, like, you know, third rate character.
Yeah.
He is a C character.
but
You
I
know,
want to
so
love him because he's cute.
then make a mod. Like,
Fine.
give him more agency. Like, that's all I can really say about it. They weren't expecting him. They just needed him to serve a purpose. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he served that purpose, even though in my opinion, there should have just been one or two more scenes mixed in to kind of make it him still in your mind. Because by the time you get to the prom and you see him there, you're just like, oh yeah, Ben's here.
Oh right.
You know,
Ben's a
and
character.
then he says this thing, and you're just like, okay, whatever. And then you find out, oh, he's a sociopath, and you're just like, oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. But you know, you haven't given me enough to really care about him to really be like,
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
he served his purpose. He was there to do it, and if you want him to be more fleshed out, well, you got to create the story to do it.
Yeah. When do you think this picture is taken, by the way?
The vending machines?
I say this because look at those Gatorade labels on the right. Those are like old ass Gatorade labels.
Holy shit, you are right.
Yeah, like I'm sitting there trying to be like, is there anything else that's like super
plus
old
they only
logo?
take cash.
Yeah.
So what? Probably mid 2000s.
I guess. But it's like, it looks
Maybe
like a
early
modern
2000s?
Doritos bag, which makes me think this is probably a Photoshop job, but I don't know.
Well, it could also just be like old Gatorade bottles, but then the newer iteration of Doritos getting stocked in.
I guess, but like, I think that would have expired, and then, you know, no one bought them.
Does
for
Gatorade
so long.
expire?
It has sugar in it.
I don't know.
I don't know. No.
I've never had an expired Gatorade.
But if I'm sorry for
Yep.
anything,
Oh, I thought he said, but I'm sorry for anything. I'm like, yo.
I'm sorry for anything. I'll be sorry for anything. But if I'm sorry for anything, I'm sorry that I don't know. I try so hard to understand, to fit in. All I can do is react to others, but I can't actually feel what it is they're talking about. Tried so hard to see things from your point of view, from anyone's point of view. And the harder I try and fail, the more it makes me feel alone, even when I'm surrounded by friends. They may as well be mannequins to me, and I don't want them to be, because then I may as well be one myself. I'm sorry, Olivia. I wish I could understand you.
It's okay, Ben. Some days I barely understand myself.
Hey, Ben, are you gonna be alright?
He's just like, what?
What?
Yep. Yeah.
Oh, don't worry about me, Inko. This is just an everyday thing for me, but thank you for the concern. By the way, you should give the Sneed's gummy bears a try.
Suddenly, I feel really bad for him.
Yeah.
I don't know why. What's that thing that caveman principal says?
You're not the only one in the world. Everyone is fighting their own battles.
I think I understand now.
Sunday.
Oh yeah, we got a barbecue. Yo, Hanky, glad you could make it. Church was great, wasn't it?
I don't know. Glad I could be here, though. I've been looking forward to this all day yesterday.
Well, come on back then. Dad's already started grilling.
I'm looking so forward to this that I time skipped. I wasn't even alive Saturday, but I am today. Where's Olivia?
Dead. She's at the pool waiting for you.
She was still an apprentice at
We
time
get
skipping.
another lovely shot of her in a pool.
Yeah, good.
What if it's a new one? Ooh,
I
it'd be
can
big props.
for sure you it's not.
Hey, Inky's here. Inky!
He appeared! The Damien mini-me ran up and tried to judo chop me.
Nora!
Blocked! Haha! I beat the shit out of this child. I am cool guy. Damien's like, wow, Inko, you sure beat the shit out of my 8-year-old brother. We shadowbox for a few seconds before Vinny runs off, proclaiming himself the victor.
I got him. You got, son.
I sure did.
Oh, I guess he was talking to you. Yeah, okay. Yeah, got. Vinny.
God damn it! How have we not fixed this fucking issue? Lads! Sophia came looking irate at her youngest son. Yeah, go for it.
I honestly thought Spears was just hanging out. Ingo,
I mean,
Thank you for your patience, but please don't encourage him.
I mean, for how much he's been, like, referencing this, yeah, it wouldn't surprise me either
Yeah,
at this point.
that's I honestly thought that he was just like chilling.
He's just in the pool.
No,
like,
come on, Ma. Guy's rough house all the time. But we have to be nice to our house.
I do hilarious. Spears is just in the pool with Olivia. He's like, come on in and go. The water's just fine.
There you go. You know you want to be in this water. They shouldn't with invited guests.
Oh, that's a child. I'm fine, Miss Payne, really. Yes, Spears Payne, come here.
Spears pain.
Although, even as I said that, I was still rubbing my arm where Vinny had judo chopped me.
And we're so happy you could be here today. Olivia especially.
The last she had said with a look of gratitude.
Benny!
Hey there, Uncle.
Come here. Where'd you go?
I guess Jack's playing with a cat.
Okay, well, I guess, guess I'm reading my lines like this. Hey, Randy. Fine looking eats you got there. The patriarch of Clan Payne rearranged cuts of beef with his tongs.
Yes, sir. The weather today is supposed to reach the high 80s. A perfect day for a fall barbecue before things get too cold for that. So this is our last hurrah before the cold practically forces us to hibernate.
Hibernate? You hibernate?
Yes.
I'll say, at least the rain let up for a little bit.
I'm gonna check on Vinny. Make sure he doesn't break anything. Do you have a moment, Uncle?
Sure thing, Randy. What's up?
You punch my son again, I swear to Christ, I will fucking lay the beat down on you.
Oh,
Tell you what. Well, it's about last week. Just wanted to say how relieved we are that you and Olivia managed to patch things up. She was being a real bitch.
Yeah, about that.
Now, don't worry, son. I'm not trying to put you on a spot or nothing. Still having cat issues? Did you die?
Yes, I died.
Yeah. Ingo, you punch my son again, I'm gonna kick your ass! We've always respected Olivia's privacy, and we weren't going to make her talk about it if she didn't want to. Last Friday, she came home looking quite sad. She thought she could hide it, but we could tell. Then she just got worse as the week went on. It was like she went back to her old self before meeting you, but worse.
I see.
When Damien asked, she refused to say what exactly had happened, but she insisted it was all her fault, and you were right to be angry with her.
I'll do it again. Perhaps. But I still could have handled it a lot better than I did.
That's only natural, so try not to feel too bad about it. Lord knows I've had moments where I could have handled things better in hindsight, especially when I was your age. It's just part of growing up. Boy, I think you're gonna be my new Bobby.
What?
And look, I know Olivia can be a handful. We do our best with her, but there ain't no player's guide for tutorial for life.
And it only says one person's watching, which is Schmucker.
I think even Schmucko left. Understandable.
No!
Okay.
Schmucker!
Alright. So, where were we?
I already said this, but I could say it again if it makes you feel better.
Sure, why not?
And look, I know Olivia can be a handful. We do our best with her, but there ain't no player's guide or tutorial for life.
That is a lie. I had a book that was a guide for life. Where'd my mouse go?
The upsides of being a spirit animal.
My mouse is now hidden.
Cool.
So that's good.
Sometimes all you can do is pray. Pray with me.
Right now, Randy?
Testify!
Wait a minute.
What?
OBS isn't... What the fuck is going... Hold on.
What if he hacked you? He's like, oh, you don't like my forever Snoot? I'll show you Anakin's true power.
What the Okay, whatever. You know what?
Your mouse is back.
It's back. That was weird. Okay. Randy busied himself as his meat selection. Sorry, at his meat station for a moment.
I guess what I'm trying to say is, we're grateful you decided to continue being her friend. It means more to us than you can know.
Her friendship means a lot to me too. More than I would have expected if not for what happened.
It's like that song, don't know what you got till it's gone.
Shut up, Randy. I think I've heard that song before.
Oh.
Though in my case, it was more of a matter of not knowing what I was missing until I finally had it. Randy nodded. See, this mod is stealing...
What is that, Cinderella?
Don't know what you got until it's gone. It might be Cinderella.
Yep, song by Cinderella.
Yeah, I was
I'm so good at a decade that I wasn't fucking born in.
This mod
Thank
is
you,
stealing...
parents,
This
for
mod
being
is...
hair metalists.
This mod is stealing my idea for my main character for Sage mod. How dare they?
What, being a hair metalist?
Well, the idea is that he's gonna constantly quote songs.
You could still do that.
Oh,
I
I'm
mean,
still gonna do it. Yeah, no, I'm gonna fucking... Who the hell was gonna play this? Randy nodded.
She's crazy about you, boy.
Crazy about me?
Yes. So don't go breaking her heart. Or you might have to answer to her father.
Her
I
father?
would really love to see her father more. We only got to see him in ending 1, and
Yeah.
it made me sad because, like, he's a cool looking gator.
She hadn't told me about him yet, but I had an image of a large male baryonyx, and the thought made me swallow nervously. Oh, don't worry, I won't. Again.
Oh, and one thing before I let you go. I assume you'll be wanting your burger well done again?
Yes, I want burger well done.
Burger, run.
What if burger is fucking... I'm just gonna start accusing everyone now. Like, which one of you,
You should
fuckers is it?
just accept the goddamn message.
No.
God, you scaredy shit.
His tone is friendly, but I can't help but notice a certain contemptuous look in his raised eyebrow. Bah! What was the harm in caving into just a little bit of peer pressure? You know what? I think this time I'll try it rare.
Well done.
Yeah. Burnt even.
Attaboy. Trust me, the meat tastes better when it's bleeding.
Fair.
I
I
can't
like
wait.
my medium.
Yeah, because it's like, you don't want your meat, like... Yeah, it's just fucking, like...
God, you're so
Dry?
hot. Where the hell is Static? He needs to be here.
My gaze lingers for a few seconds on the canyon, created by her scaly green...
Say the line, Bart.
Oh, baby powder.
Oh no, the baby powder's washed off.
My gaze lingers for a few seconds on the canyon created by her scaly geen breasts before
Geen.
ascending to her eyes. Shut up.
Bitch, you got geen breasts.
Thank God for prescription sunglasses.
Hey,
No. Turns around and leaves. Hey, yourself.
I hope you remember to bring your swim trunks this time.
Aw, shit! I knew I was forgetting something. She giggled.
That's okay. I can always drag you back in fully clothed.
I don't know why my voice doesn't want to do Olivia today.
No thanks. Much as I cherish the memory of that day, I don't need an instant replay of that part. She pouted.
You're no fun. Did you at least put on sunscreen today?
I did indeed. I've got SPF 100 all over my head.
Did you ever consider just sticking your head in the old shino-ballo?
Fuck is that?
That would reflect all the sunlight.
If I had to guess, I'd say it's one of those bowling ball polishing things.
Oh, okay.
I'm afraid that would be illegal. The glare alone from this chrome dome could cause a plane crash. That sent her into a fit of giggles I carried around the entire yard. I look back at Randy, who gives me an appreciative thumbs up, which I return. I'm gonna
Hell yeah, embarrassment for myself makes me acceptable.
Remember, kids, self-deprivation humor is the highest brow of comedy. Was I getting better at talking to girls?
Good one. I'm glad to see you're not above a little self-deprecation.
It's something I picked up from you, actually.
It helps to have a sense of humor about yourself. Actually, I don't know why you bald humans don't just wear hats for protection.
Well, I used to wear a trilby.
Please don't. Please. Really?
Yeah, I kind of outgrew that phase.
You could wear a straw hat and a Hawaiian shirt, then you and Randy could listen to Jimmy Buffett.
Too bad I'm not old enough for margaritas.
Maybe someday we could enjoy one together. Maybe I could be your margarita.
She and I stare at each other for a moment in a silence that doesn't feel awkward. Then she speaks.
Can I ask you something?
Anything.
You might not like it. Even I think I'm bringing it up against my better judgment.
Maybe. I guess I'm gonna get intimate and in the fuck. Guess I'm gonna get intimate with my microphone. Maybe, but if it's bothering you then it would probably be a better idea to get it out in the open. Open for us at least.
I got to thinking ever since we talked to Ben on Friday about how I'm always feeling bad for myself for nobody understanding what I go through. But I realize I'm just as guilty. There's plenty of people who have it as bad as I. Worse even. But how often do I really consider what they're going through? And of course, how could I expect Ben to understand when I just glare at him and tell him I hate him? Maybe it was his own desperation to be accepted that drove him into Mia's arms.
I audibly gulp from self-consciousness. I think I know where this is going.
Inko, why were you talking to Mia so much this week?
You noticed?
Kinda hard not to when you were all I wanted to look at during lunch, and I caught glimpses of you with her. Forget it. I apologize for bringing it up.
She came up to me as I was leaving school last Friday. At first, she just wanted to harass me. When she noticed my sour mood and how I wasn't with you, she began probing me for information about what happened. She even feigned a sympathetic ear, even though it was obvious what she was doing, and just tormenting me psychologically, while verbally abusing you. Thank you, Olivia. Let's make out in the pool.
I'll take a burp over vomit any day.
Okay.
I was just about to say, Kerb is back.
I see. What did you tell her?
I paused for a moment, not wanting it to stretch on for too long as I consider how to tell her exactly. So I guess that I, to paraphrase her, got tired of your self-pity bullshit and dumped you. And so I said yes, and no more than that. Then Mia said you finding me was the equivalent of someone dying of thirst, finding a full glass of water in the middle of a desert.
That's a rather apt and imaginative metaphor for her to make. I didn't think she was that smart.
You're not
I mean,
smart,
she's smart
are you?
at science, but she's pretty fucking dumb everywhere else.
Yes.
Sorry. Now I'm going on my ego kick. I'm looking for more of us on the subject. I've learned she's very smart, and she just uses her intelligence to read and manipulate people.
Fucking sociopath. I suppose to her it's real funny to watch someone dying of thirst.
I got a button for that.
You're a sociopath.
Yes.
I didn't get to hear it.
It's
but I know
okay.
what it is.
So you will know it actually, because it's from Adventure
That's
Time.
why I said I know what it is.
Oh, okay. Okay, never mind then. As for the rest of the week, I was only acquaintances with her because it was better than being her punching bag. But she did invite me to sit with her and her gang on Tuesday. Ruby Tuesday. And yes, I had considered it. I could tell hearing that made her bitter and that she was struggling not to say something both of us would regret. My microphone is off sync, and we're good.
I appreciate your honesty.
I don't. I'm a scumbag. Olivia, I was struggling with an existential crisis that entire week. That wasn't just because you switched my entry or because you called me a pretentious midwit. It's because I felt like nothing I did mattered. All my best attempts at being your friend yielded something that made me feel like a mere pawn on a chessboard. I felt like I wanted to just give up.
But Inko, you're the queen of my chessboard.
Hell yeah.
Give up and shut everyone else. Shut out everyone else. Just give up and shut up.
Shut up and dance with me.
I know, that's exactly what I was thinking trying to read that line.
Just shut up and dance with me.
Shut up and dance with me. Yes.
Everyone except Damien and Liz.
Yes. Yes. They were already my friends and I didn't want to betray them.
What about Mia?
With Mia, what you see is what you get. At least I know
You don't know
her.
that.
Maybe I do. Maybe I don't.
You just haven't seen the Dara.
Not yet, but we will. At least
Man, I hope so.
At least I know where I stood with her. She's a bitch. She knows it. I know it. Everyone knows it. Even if I was her friend, I would have never respected her any more than she would have respected me. But at least she would have made a good bulwark against the world.
Bulwark against the world.
That is what I said. Thank you for repeating it.
This is an anime, Inko. We have to repeat everything we hear.
It's Metal Gear, Inko.
Fucking hate that trope so much. Maybe that's what she is for Ben. A canoe.
That's not what a bulwark is, Olivia.
What? What?
When I think about it, maybe I could have ended up in a similar circumstance. Inko, you sure love to pause for quite a long time. Trying to lay out my feelings here and you're just staring at me.
What do you mean?
That was good.
That was perfect, actually.
Hold on.
Okay. I mean, looking back, you reacted with anger towards me. However painful that was still better than if you had been some sociopath who took advantage of me when I was at my most vulnerable.
Sociopath.
You're a sociopath.
Every time I see the word, I'm gonna do it.
You do it. That's why I bought you the button masher.
That is true.
I know Damien said you had the upper hand and all.
Not just Damien. Idacon had said that too.
Sure, but you just wanted to be left alone. I kept coming back to you, and you kept kicking me away, but you never actually used it against me. I mean, beyond pretending I didn't exist, or treating me like an annoyance.
That just reminded me my voice mod re-upped its subscription, and I'm like, I need to use that.
Wait,
you need
what?
to let me use that.
Hold on, wait,
my
what?
voice mod.
What do you mean re-upped your subscription?
I thought it was a yearly subscription.
I got a one and done.
Then I'll have to look into it.
Yeah, like I just paid $40 and that's all I'll ever have to pay for it.
Yeah, I'll have to look into it. Because, I mean, it also could have been that I might have done something more special with it. I don't know.
Inko, don't worry about it. I'm not trying to make you feel bad. What I mean is, what if you had been the kind of person to forgive me for wronging you, only to hold that over my head in perpetuity while psychologically manipulating me?
Oh no, Olivia, the thesaurus curse. It is going to you.
Yeah.
What if you did to me like they did to Rosa in that one mod that I fucking hate?
We don't talk about that, Olivia. Just go back into the pool. Like, just pushes her down into the water. We don't talk about that, Olivia. You must die.
When you think you're getting head pats, but he's just pushing your head down.
He's just trying to drown you. It never occurred to me to do that.
Why would it? You're not that kind of person.
I kind of am, though. Maybe. But there was that other thing that had occurred to me that I had nearly acted out on desperation. Could it have devolved into that? Maybe in a separate route. The thought terrifies me. Mayhaps.
Sure.
So I guess there's more to that line. I only saw perhaps, and I looked away, and I'm like, yeah, that's the only.
Oh,
word
I
on
thought
this.
that was just gonna be what you were gonna say.
But I still got sick satisfaction of seeing you hurt.
Sure, but I can't say I wouldn't have been any better if our positions had been reversed.
I think if our positions had been reversed, fuck, you would have eaten me on the spot. She googled at that remark, a very sinister giggle.
Yeah.
E1 Inko is a piece of shit.
Mayhaps. Maybe.
Maybe. Look kind of tasty, Inko. Kind of look like a snack.
A little sexy snack.
I attack, but I also attack.
I attack, but beware, because I also attack. It's snack
My
attack.
point is that I, like Ben, could have ended up with someone abusive. Like in E1.
Yeah.
Like, really abusive. You know, someone who'd push me down the steps because I wouldn't hug him.
I'm glad we're back to this.
The kind who whispers sweet nothings into your ear while holding a dagger to your back. Because we all know that true friends stab you in the front.
That's not the song I'm talking about.
Like a pimp. No, it said whispers. Yeah, who whispers sweet nothings, so careless whispers.
No, I was talking about Bring Me the Horizon song.
No, like a pimp. Like a pimp, though. You're my hoe, Olivia.
Oh, God.
Me to this entire mod.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Exactly like that. What made you think of that so quickly? Who the fuck are you?
I was watching an old movie from the 70s last night. It's called Taxi Driver.
Fucking Taxi Driver.
I'm a hip 18-year-old who watches Taxi Driver. There is a pimp named Sport who pimps out a 13-year-old girl and does pretty much what you just said.
Cool, thanks.
Does he get what's coming to him?
Gee, thanks, Inko. Thanks, Mr.
Not
IMDb.
that kind of movie.
Yeah, the main character kills him.
No, I haven't seen that movie in fucking forever. I just remember him being like, you know what? I'm gonna assassinate someone, and then shaves his head into a mohawk.
You know what? I only know one scene for that fucking movie, and I think we all know what that scene is.
What scene?
He's in the mirror scene.
Oh, yeah. Isn't that when he's like getting to it
I don't
because he's
know.
deciding it?
I don't know.
think so. I think so because he's decided he's gonna do it, so he goes into the mirror to be like prepping himself.
Oh, to hype himself up. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That tracks.
Fucking based. What a hero.
Yeah.
Not exactly. Travis is a bitter, angry loner. I actually found myself identifying with him to the point it scared me. The line that stood out most for me was when he called himself God's lonely man. That's how I feel sometimes.
Same.
Thanks, IMDb.
I'm God's lonely gator.
I sigh angrily.
What's wrong?
Olivia, do you want me to be brutally honest?
May as well. We've already gotten this far being brutally honest.
I'm angry again.
No, Olivia, I have not been brutally honest.
How do you get to claim you're lonely when you have such a wonderful family like the Paynes? Do you have any idea how much I would love to have a family like this?
Don't you have a family?
I have two biological...
Progenitors.
Thank you. I have two biological progenitors who are as addicted to work as some people are to alcohol. Well, like my mom and dad on paper only. And yeah, I know there are those worse off than I with abusive parents who are poor to boot, but it doesn't make me feel any less neglected.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Olivia, you have so much to be grateful for. Wheelchair aside.
Ingo, are you trying to wheel my wheels?
Oh, let me wheel your wheels, Olivia. Oh god, it's turned into a gremlin. Run!
If I was dating someone in a wheelchair, I would like make so many like wheelchair sex pun jokes.
So every now and again, I like to think, what would some of these tangents be like as animated? And I just imagine it's like we're there in the scene, but we're just like a bit back off, just like holding beers like it's King of the Hill, and we're just like talking side by side.
Yeah. I mean, why not?
And like listening to talking and just like, man, if I was ever dating anyone in a wheelchair, I'd make so many sex puns.
Honestly, if I was good at animation and I made animated stuff of us, I would just put us in the scene.
Yeah.
So like we'd be back there by the table, just being like, yeah.
Oh, the one I think about so much is the we have to be nice to our house bit. It's like Randy's like up against the wall, like patting it. He's like, "You're a good house," and it's just like me and you sitting on the couch, and like I fall over back, like laughing, like over the couch.
Static, you have joined us. Your girlfriend is in the pool.
Yeah, I am being harassed by myself.
We are talking about our feelings.
Yeah. Sometimes I feel like I'd cut off my legs for a family like this. the bone saw.
I know I should be grateful. I've been trying to show it lately. I really have.
I have a confession to make.
I'm taking your place in this family.
The biggest reason I was so angry with you the past week is because I'm jealous of you deep down. That day I hung out with you here the first time, and you painted my portrait. I know I invited you outside, but I was so very, very tempted to scold you and try to guilt trip you into coming outside because all I could think of was how much I envied you. And it made me resent you and your ungrateful attitude. But for whatever reason, I swallowed my pride then, and because I thought if I couldn't have a family like this, I could at least have a friend with a family like this. And then, that day in the rain, when I found you like that, it was like an abyss opening up to confirm all my worst fears. That nothing truly mattered. If nothing matters, then why not lash out at the world? Why not lash out at you? Static shows up and Jak has to go, fuck, I needed, like, act. Shit.
You gotta act for Static.
Oh, fuck, like, I got a serious mode, like, okay. I don't want to talk about it anymore.
Hey, come here.
No,
It's
that's...
time
good.
for the
Oh, wait.
50,000th hug.
Oh, wait, Static missed the fucking breast line.
Oh,
Yeah. Fucking...
damn it.
Fucking... They had this random ass line where it's like she pops out of the pool and the first fucking line out of Inko's, like, the first fucking thought to Inko is, oh, the canyon of her breasts. And it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh my
But
god.
we have concluded that the baby powder is now all
Yeah.
in the pool.
Yeah, she fucking got it all off her. She held up her right index finger and beckoned me towards her. Okay.
Going to eat you.
Can I request that? She made that sinister giggle again. And
Burger doesn't like vor.
just out of context for
I really love how he's just Burger. So anything he says is just gonna be Burger said this.
I like, yeah, they are on display, which is fair, but it's just like, Inko, come on, man. Get your mind out of the gutter. You just made up with this girl. Don't fucking be like, oh man, the bosoms.
Dude, Baps.
The big old little.
Baps get.
She made that sinister giggle again, and I was kicking myself internally for ever putting the thought into my head. Her head, even. Sure, just don't drag me into the pool again.
Hey, listen. When you look at me, you don't just see the girl stuck in a wheelchair. You see a flawed individual, and you don't excuse my flaws just because of my condition.
That might not have been true at the beginning of the school year.
Then that means you've changed, even in a short time. In 2 weeks.
It's because of you. Since meeting you, I began to see the world differently. She giggled again.
Do you remember the first time we met?
Kinda hard to forget a rampaging green blur brazenly charging through the hallway like hell on wheels. She giggled more loudly.
The first time we locked eyes, I was actually looking towards my painting. Only I was looking towards it with contempt.
That's actually a pretty good thing.
That's...
I like the thought that, you know, when they saw each other or what he thought they saw each other, she was actually just looking at the painting like, ugh.
Yeah, I kind of like that. Yeah, I like that line, actually. That is a nice way of thinking about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you were there instead, unexpectedly taking up my view with your massive bald fucking head. Do you know what thought went through my mind then? Who the fuck is this weird looking skinny?
I love how he smiles and then
Har har.
Sorry, but immediately afterwards I felt bad. Because I was like, oh shit, it's his first day at school, while being the only human, no less. And then I didn't want to talk to you at all. And I just looked at him dirty. I should apologize.
So why didn't you?
Because you got knocked the fuck out.
What?
remember, he got pegged with the dodgeball.
Yeah. I just keep walking into them, don't I?
Sorry, you're making it easy.
Okay, but you still could have apologized the next day in AP art.
I wanted to.
So why didn't you? Olivia?
I don't know why, alright? I was nervous.
Weird looking skinnies make you nervous? You had a crush on me, didn't you? She growled dangerously.
Coward, step closer and say that again.
Nuh-uh.
Fine. Okay, maybe I had a little crush, but only because I felt sorry for you.
I stepped close to her again as a sign of good faith, though my muscles are tense to bolt away at any moment.
So what'd you think of me the first time we met?
Ooh boy, that's a loaded question.
Come on, be honest. I promise I won't drag you into the pool and make you my dinner.
Oddly specific. Okay, the first time we met, you made me nervous. You were the first diner to not be friendly with me. Everyone else at that point, aside from me, was super friendly towards me, but I found you hostile, rude, pouty, inconsiderate, childish.
I am with you 100% Static.
And
Burger be damned.
and I found that intriguing.
Why?
I guess because it was the opposite of how I am. I always went out of my way to be as nice as possible with people in the hopes they'd reciprocate. Can you use reciprocate in that way?
What way? Go back?
In hope that they'd reciprocate. I guess so, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
it sounds right to me.
But you just didn't seem to give a damn what anyone thought. And I guess I thought, wouldn't it be something if she actually cared what I thought? I wanted to earn your respect and to prove you wrong.
You've proven me wrong about a lot of things, so mission accomplished.
I'd like to prove you wrong about other things as well.
It just grows hair.
Aha! Just Super Saiyans it, yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I never reciprocate. I'm fucking a shitty person.
He is.
Like, how you think painting is the only thing you're good at and the only career you could be happy in.
it's true though.
It isn't. You're a very talented artist, and it's obvious you can do more than paint.
But I want to paint.
I know, but it doesn't hurt to have something to fall back on in case it doesn't work out. I mean, look at Idacon. Obviously, he's a very skilled painter, but do you think that's the only thing he does? No, of course not. He's also a teacher and a professional photographer. He has multiple skill sets.
Photography doesn't interest me. That's your thing.
Okay, well, fucking, you get what I'm, oh my god. I know that, but that's not my point. My point is that Idacon didn't put all his eggs in one basket, and you shouldn't either.
I don't have any eggs.
Or basket. We all live birth, Inko.
Okay, so what else could I do?
I mean, gators do have eggs, but she just doesn't have any.
No, it's because this entire thing boils down to, no, they can't give eggs. They don't do egg births because Fang has a belly button. So, therefore, I don't know, man. You're not gonna like where this conversation goes. It's so fucking stupid. Okay. Well, you like video games, right?
Love them.
You can do artwork for video games, like character art or background art or whatever.
Maybe.
You could also do freelance work for people who need logos or designs or something. Hell, you could even take commissions from people online.
Ending 3.
I don't want to do that.
Why not?
Yeah. Because almost all people ever commission from them is porn.
Porn makes money.
Oh, it sure does.
Yeah. And not just regular porn. Really weird fetish shit. I've talked to other artists online who talk about doing that kind of stuff.
Yeah. If you ever get a message from some dude named Blacklight Run.
I was
They
just
say it
thinking.
takes a toll on him mentally after a while.
I was
Huh?
just thinking. I was like, man, I wonder if Saucy's okay.
Yeah, I think he's doing well enough.
Yeah. Oh. Okay, forget that then. But my point still stands. You have the potential to do a lot with your artistic skill. You shouldn't limit yourself to just one thing. Even if you do like photography, you could still be a teacher like Idacon.
You really think I could be a teacher?
Absolutely. I bet you could be a great teacher. In fact, that's the perfect segue to the next thing I want to talk to you about.
I need help in art.
Some people are still under the impression that I paint as well as what was in that false submission.
Oh, sorry about that.
I gotta grab another battery real quick.
Okay. So, speaking of Forever Snoot, we're not going to mention it because I'm probably going to cut it out into its own little video. I just got a text message from the dev of Forever Snoot wishing to chat. And I'm like, I am scared for my life. It's an IP grabber, I swear. Yeah, we went on like a whole like 15-20 minute tirade, and like I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna just snip that out and upload it separately. Just says like, hey, here's this, haha. But it pretty much is like, oh man, like now knowing that they've watched it, I feel a little bad because I'm like, man, I was like really fucking harsh on Forever Snoot. When really I view it as like the room of Snoot game. It's just so weird, it's funny. And like great, it's now memorable. I will never forget the mod that person has made. And I just feel like I really hope they took it in stride and not poorly. I should probably just text them and be like, hey, you know, I do like your mod. It was fun. Like, Anakim has become this huge symbol for like our channel now. But yeah. Hey, this is all shit we talked about in the thing.
Alright, I'm back.
Kerb is back. I shrugged. Whatever. The point is, it wouldn't be as so awkward if I could actually paint that well. Or at least achieve an approximate skill level. Could you teach me to paint like you?
You really want me to teach you?
Absolutely.
Me? The Gator girl?
Yes. Yes, Olivia, you. I want to spend time with you, Olivia. Why would I not want that?
You already have Edacon.
Look, I need all the help I can get. I kind of suck at this whole painting thing. I don't even know why I took AP art if I'm really bad at painting. And I think you could be a better teacher than he.
Well, I guess I owe you one for sabotaging you. And then you keep keeping it a secret to not ruin my life. Actually, when I put it that way, I can owe you a lot.
Just do this one thing for me and we'll call it even. Deal?
Deal.
We gazed into each other's eyes a moment. Then I woke up the courage to ask her something I've been curious about. So, do you swim using your hips and tail like an alligator?
I do, actually. Do you want to see?
Dude, if we get animation right now, that'd be fucking dope.
I'd love to. She pushes against the side of the pool with a gulp of air and submerges. I watch the green and purple predator. Oh, right, the swimsuit. purple predator swim laps around the pool's perimeter, propelling by serpentine bodily movements. Whatever drag
I
was
want to see it too.
Whatever drag was being created by her limp lower legs didn't seem to be affecting her much. It occurred to me that showing off her athleticism in the water must have been a rare treat for her. I could hardly blame her for wanting to spend so much time in the pool, or any body of water. It was the one place where her disability made relatively little difference. Too bad it would be cold. Too bad it would be too cold soon for that. Too bad it would be too cold for that soon. Maybe I could take her to an indoor pool sometime. Summer should have more freedom to roam underwater. Maybe an indoor water park or something. An excuse to watch her in that one-piece suit, like a green-scaled Baywatch babe. I don't know why I said Beyblade. Not that I would ever tell her that.
So what do you think?
I think it was amazing. It seemed better than I, even with both my legs functional.
Don't forget it if you ever decide to upset me when we're both in the water.
You kidding? The last thing I'd ever want is to piss off a hungry gator girl in her element. She giggled again, absolutely beside herself with glee. I seemed to be getting better at coaxing laughter out of her when before she used to glare at me angrily. Then we just gazed into each other's eyes. Time loses its meaning once I'm transfixed by those half-lidded yellow orbs, silver irises gazing into my soul. She rests her maw in folded up arms, wet hair dripping tiny rivers down her face, her eyes never once leaving mine. Fucking yes, Olivia just gets on the grass and just along the fucking ground. I don't know if it's becoming a staring contest, and I don't care. I want to live in this moment, studying her eyes forever. Oh, what? You thought that was the end? No. Keep going.
Yeah.
A hand lands on my right shoulder. Whoa!
Slither to me, Olivia. Slither to me.
Raptor, Jesus, Damien, don't sneak up on me like that.
I wasn't sneaking, dude. I called your name twice.
Oh. Me and Vinny. Oh, that's a U-line.
Me and Vinny are gonna play Frisbee. You want in?
Oh, you bet. Fuck you, Olivia. This is a leg game. The three of us tossed the Frisbee around in the yard until Randy called us all to the fold-out table. Olivia got out of the pool and toweled herself off. Just when I thought she was about to head back inside to change into her clothes, she instead wheeled herself down the ramp, still in her bathing suit, and positioned herself next to me where I was sitting. My heart quickened and my breath caught in my throat. I looked nervously to my left at her, conscious of Randy and Sophia in my periphery. Olivia was smiling at me with that playful, smug smile of hers. Sophia gaped at her adoptive daughter, not sure what to say. She just looked to her husband, who only smiled and shrugged. We loaded up our plates with the feast Randy had prepared. I took my burger. My fucking... and put a piece of cheddar on it. Cheddar spelled wrong. Cheddar has an A. As well as the sauce Randy had whipped up. Fucking... like, as I'm chewing my burger, I couldn't stop thinking of Olivia's mounds. As I grabbed a hot dog and put yellow mustard on it, a classic combo for any outdoor picnic.
Cool.
I bite into the burger and savor the texture. Randy was right, it did taste better when it was bleeding. Olivia loaded up her own plate with a rack of ribs, 2 steaks, and 3 hot dogs. She gobbled up the ribs, her jaws easily chewing the bones like they were breakfast cereal. She and I made light conversation as we ate, sipping on name-brand soda to wash down the meal. At one point, I feel something touching my right hip. My head snaps to where Damien is sitting next to me, but he's busy with his own steak. Looking down, I see Olivia's tail curling around my waist, the tip of her tail touching my thigh. I gulp and look up nervously at the husband and wife who thankfully can't see through the table, She's fucking giving me a tail job from under. Looks slowly to my left and Olivia. And she's
Would
giving me
you
this-
though? Is the real question.
Would I what?
Get a tail job.
Maybe? I don't know. Flirtatious glint in her eyes. Imagine if this suddenly turned, like, not safe for work. Like, we are 8 hours into this mod and suddenly it's like, here's porn. Like, what?
After they had just talked about not wanting to draw porn.
Yeah. She seemed to be enjoying how nervous this was making me. I sipped my can, which had paused halfway to my mouth, and surrendered to her teasing. Then, in a moment of daring, I caressed her tail with my free hand. She sighed in a way I hoped Randy and Sophia would interrupt merely as her satiety with the meal. Okay, we're not fucking... I will put... okay, I know I'm instigating it, but, like, I will activate horny jail.
No, yeah.
Okay.
Static's ready to go.
Even after I had finished my own burger and hot dog with some tortilla chips, the dinos continued to feast. A few months of eating with Soren kind still hadn't desensitized me to how much they could put away, Olivia especially. Once the buxom baryonyx had finished, she leaned back in her wheelchair and rubbed her distended belly with a satisfied sigh. The sight of her brimming with contentment in her purple one-piece swimsuit, thighs splayed, hand on her full belly made my heart hammer and my breath stall in my throat. She opened her eyes and looked at me sidelong. I felt like I was about to pass out. As the day went into evening, it began to get a little chilly. The outdoor thermometer read 60 degrees Fahrenheit. When Olivia shivered, I stood, took my jacket off, and draped it over her shoulders. The look on her face, surprise melting into contentment, was priceless. That was fun. We should hang out outside school more often.
Maybe a study session at your place sometime.
Definitely. I have stairs.
Oh my god. Studying is actually gonna work.
Yes, finally.
Or maybe something else.
It's all coming to plan. Something else.
Yeah.
Like what?
You know.
Oh no. Studying has failed.
Nope, I haven't the foggiest.
Are you autistic or something?
Jack is.
And that's a screenshot. Thank you. That's going in the Discord server. Oh my god. Thank you. I needed that. Nope. Come on. Say it.
Just, showing me a good time.
I feel like there's a more succulent way to summarize what it is you're trying
Wouldn't
to
that be
describe.
succinct?
Shut up. I'm done with this fucking shit, okay? But the word just isn't coming to me. Okay.
Guys, she's so fucking adorable.
Okay, I'll save that for you.
Static wants it too.
Okay, well, I'll put it in the server. Huh. I never was very good at charades.
Inko, I've never been drier. I'm gonna go back into the pool.
Olivia, do you want to go on a date sometime?
Yes!
Hell of a response.
I got you, Static.
Do you have any ideas where to go?
Damien did mention the arcade once. I want to go back there sometime.
Okay, give me just a second.
Static, I got a question. When you think of Olivia,
Wait,
do you think of my voice?
where are they getting these fucking images from? Because I can't find that. Whatever. I suppose if Damien and Liz came with us, it could be like a double date,
I'll whoop all your butts.
and then it's settled.
By the way, what did you do with that picture?
Oh, I framed it.
Really?
Yep, I found the perfect place on my wall for it too.
Inko, would you get that strong for me?
Well, I can't guarantee I'll be able to beat up large monsters, but I can work on getting buffer. For you.
In that case, I have the perfect workout routine for you.
Oh my god. Kerb?
100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, and 100 squats, and a 10-kilometer run.
Yeah. That's fair.
Every single day.
Told you he's gonna become Saitama.
Yeah, there you go. I don't know. That's kind of a big ask, especially on top of PE.
Okay. I guess I'll keep waiting for my hero.
Academia.
Which the funny thing about that workout routine is it's a joke. Like, you can do it and get fit, but it's a joke that that's all he did to be able to just one punch every fucking thing.
Yeah. Oh, okay. How comes anytime I say anything, it's always Jak? Like, come on. I'll do it for you, Gator wife. But I'll have to work my way up to it gradually. Say 20 push-ups, 20 sit-ups, 20 squats, and a 2K run every other day while gradually increasing the reps and distance. Solly calls it progressive overload.
Yeah.
That on top of PE is already enough.
Okay. Do you promise to get strong enough to do what I wanted before the end of the school year?
Yes. She wags her tail happily.
Before you leave, could you just do one thing for me?
Sure.
Could you hold me in your arms, just like in the picture?
Is this the forever the thing we went on about earlier? Yes, and then my date.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
can sit
I would say I do it all the time.
We do. I moved to pick her up, and she's smiling and blushing harder than ever, completely beside herself with girlish glee.
Oh.
Inko, can I tell you something?
Sure, but better make it quick.
The first time I saw you, I didn't just think you were a weird-looking skinny.
You lied to me.
I admit that I saw myself in you, but there's a lot about myself I don't like.
A broken baryonyx.
But the more I grow to like you, the more I like myself.
I like you too.
As in, like?
Yes.
Do you like me?
Olivia, please, you're heavy. She giggled and nuzzled my neck with her snoot. From now on, I'll be here for you. And your chest. My gator girl. There you go, Kerb.
Honestly, I would have just sat down in the chair and then held her like that. You don't need. She just said, "Can you hold me like the picture?" Sure. I don't have to be standing for it.
Fucking Inko picks her up, sets her down on the ground, and gets in the chair. This is
Does
mine now.
sick wheelies.
Yeah, I was gonna say stop it. I was like, yeah.
I still like to imagine Iacon on his hands and knees in the parking lot doing tech deck tricks on the pavement.
Oh my god, dude. I need so many more dumb bits animated.
Well, we got pretty much an hour and 40 minutes.
Okay, well, I am pretty sure these other endings are not nearly as long.
Yeah, you gotta start there.
Okay.
Go to Mia.
Go to Mia. Go to... Okay, hold on.
I'm trying to wonder if I should warm up a slice of pizza. Yeah, I'm gonna warm up a slice of pizza real quick. Because if I'm going all the way to the end, I gotta leave here and then bounce. So give me a minute.
Okay, let's see. So the start of this ending is line 7,933. The ending is line 10,707. We're never making it through this fucking mod, man. We're never making it through this fucking mod. Now, to be fair, there was a fair amount of comments. But a lot of it is lines. There's some instructions or line. Oh my fucking god. Okay. Fuck. Who voiced that character?
Okay.
Kerb?
Yeah.
So, the start of this route... Let me find the number again. Let me find the number again. The start of this route in the code is, as soon as I can find it, fuck me. Here it is. The starting line of this code is line 7,933.
Out of 18,000.
The ending line is 10,709.
Okay.
We have 2,000 lines of code to get through in this ending.
Okay.
Yeah. Now I'll admit, the guy was truly dedicated to making something.
Guy making this?
Okay, let's just go. Let's just go. Actually, hold on. We gotta wait for a second. Because I need to figure something out. Even though I doubt we're gonna get to that point today, I need to find out who voiced this character coming up. Because I need fucking continuity.
Who voices character coming up? What do you mean?
Yeah, there's a character coming up. I'm a
new one?
but this time
Not
off on
really.
the floor from frustration.
And be there.
So, yeah. How this goes. Guess what?
Like this.
Like you can.
This tiny.
She was tired from all the.
Fuck off.
The audit. Thanks, Kerb. Thanks, past Kerb,
What?
I should say. Sorry. Hoping not to waste time.
Who's the character?
It's a. I don't want to say.
I know.
Come on, you
Get into
gay!
Static.
I don't want to fucking say.
Is it Nessie?
It's not Dassy.
Back by midnight.
It was Kerb. It was Kerb. Kerb voiced the character. Okay.
Kerb voiced the character.
Kerb voiced the character. No, it's not Buster. It's not Buster.
I was gonna say, I definitely...
Buster showing up would make this hilarious. With a feeling of resignation weighing heavily upon me, I turned back to Damien so I can collect my lunch tray. It was time to take Mia up on her offer. But if she thought it was going to go down how she wanted it, then she had another think coming.
We got another think coming.
I collect my tray. Damien is breathing heavily, as though his face is etched with rage. I can see tears trickling down his snout.
Do you think this dude just loves the 80s?
Yes. But I don't care anymore. Like the Phil Collins song. I don't care
Don't
anymore.
come back. Don't come back, Jack.
Alright, well now we get the big characters in this mod. Fuck yes. Ingo. Yeah.
I just gotta say, I fucking love Lunara.
Yeah, that's the thing. Lunara has such a good design. Okay, so, we
went to Mia.
Yeah, we are now full Mia route. We are Mia Sims for life.
We're gonna see if she has any dairy.
Yeah. Inko! Mia told us you'd be sitting with us today. That seems to be the case. I seat myself next to the student council president. Well, I'm glad you can join us. Of course, you are always welcome to sit with us. I need to re-sync my mic. Give me a second. There we go.
I'm sitting here trying to eat this pizza as fast as I can. No.
Before Mia is a fuck!
Yeah, that's what I told him. But he was just a little shy, wasn't you?
I shrugged. I guess.
But we're gonna make him feel welcome, ain't we?
Yeah. We can just talk more about ancient human cultures.
Oh, I guess that is my character. Oh, wait, no. I'm doing your thing. But I guess that is Lunara's character. And that jacket is still baller. Sure thing. And thanks. But if you don't mind me asking, why aren't you sitting with your usual group today?
'Cause fuck them.
Yeah, you dislocated static shoulder. Why would you do this? Kerb, why? Why, Kerb? Why?
Well, 'cause I'm kind of like this. You want this?
I shrug
you
again.
want mukbang Kerb?
Irreconcilable differences. That's unfortunate. You want to use my mouth like a pet dragon?
Maybe.
Okay. Now you can jack me for that. That's unfortunate.
He got tired of Hot Wheels' bullshit.
I didn't like Mia speaking for me, but there was nothing to disagree with. No, don't Okay. It's unfortunate that Olivia has to be so stubborn. I still don't understand her hostility towards everyone around her.
I love how you get the Jack, and I just get the, yeah, that's exactly what I
Yeah,
want.
yeah, I want to watch Kerb disgustingly eat on camera. Why isn't Kerb the one streaming? Fucking, where's Kerb's channel?
I admit, I told you it'd be a horrible channel.
No. I just saw an amazing idea. Kerb, you have cameras all around your house, yeah?
Yeah.
You need to make a channel that is just called Kerb Does Things. It's just
6 hours of me walking around my pool table.
Yeah,
Cool.
it's just you doing shit. Like it's a fucking episode of Big Brother.
Cool. Yeah. So that's exactly what I wanted. It's exactly why I put the cameras all around my house.
Totally. Which reminds me, she's still upset with you for that article you wrote about her in her freshman year. I see. Any particular reason why?
Yeah, you're a bitch.
I guess she's just.
I just love Lunara's glare. She's like, yeah.
I guess she's still very bitter about someone going behind her back like that. Is there any particular reason why you're bringing it up? I grabbed the parasol by his jacket with both hands. Because if you ever go behind my back and pull some shit like that with me, then I'll have a problem with it. And I won't forget it. We clear?
Ben has never been wetter.
Oh, I'm fucking gushing over here. Yeah, the crystal. Good. Glad we could clear that up. I dig into my lunch, worried that Mia is going to tell me to get lost. But instead, Mia is fucking sobbing.
Yeah. This entire table has never been wetter.
Instead, I see her smile at me out of the corner of my eye as though impressed. Kiara and Lunara, meanwhile, are whispering and giggling to each other. I get the sense they're talking about me. Why would they ever be talking about me? I've done nothing abnormal since I sat down. I always sort of like them.
Oh.
Yes?
Yeah, it's just just that thought.
What? I've always sort of liked...
Either one of them could have made a good girlfriend if worse came to worse.
Yeah?
Ew.
Oh. There you go, Kerb. Say that line in chat.
Okay, yeah. God, Nico, the way you assert yourself on my Benny. Never been wetter.
We're just talking heads at this point. We'll just say whatever people put in chat. Like,
Yep.
Why do I give a shit?
In our fucking Snoot Wani characters.
I'm waiting for the Turkey Tom video on my downfall.
I'm writing the script for it right now.
I would literally go into the comment section and be like, damn, dude, you got your research right. But you were wrong. I actually said blank, 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 and blank at this point in time.
Oh, that would be hilarious, actually. You might win people back with that. Like,
just make it, trying to make it worse.
Yeah. I always sort of liked them. Either one could have made a good girlfriend if worse came to worse. Kiara had a similar fashion sense to mine, and Lunara was cute and book smart. So, how about the polycule?
Yeah, Lunara was the one who wanted to start it.
Yeah.
I mean, poor Ben, though. He's just like, and everyone else is like, hell yeah.
This was my polycule. Not anymore, bitch.
Yep, Ben, you're out of the polycule.
Me was still looking at me a certain way. I recall the sensation of her hand on my ass the day before. Boy, I sure hope you all were here for yesterday's stream, because if not, boy, this line.
Her hand was indeed on Inko's ass.
I felt bad for Ben. I don't know why.
Failing mukbang voice actor, exactly.
I felt bad for Ben, even if I was growing to like him less and less. Nothing to you! Why does everyone hate my Benny Boo?
Inko's just a bitch.
I fucking hate him. I banter back and forth with all of them, except Ben, who still looks confused.
Oh my god.
Jesus
Ben
Christ.
cuck route.
This is Ben abuse line. Like, I hate this. And it just feels different. The energy just isn't the same. Hold on, I got an idea. Maybe this will bring the energy back. Yo, Ben, fuck you!
Yeah.
No, not still different. Oh, why does everyone hate me? Ben went home and hung himself.
Oh god.
Like, just pulls this fucking Sayori. Like, out of the corner of my eye, I see Damien pushing Olivia towards their table. I hadn't even noticed when he had got up to retrieve her.
Oh, the pink pinwheel is pushing the baby in her stroller. Stroller.
The raptor and the triceratops both giggle at Mia's joke. I would give Ben a kiss on the cheek. Where's that fucking mod? Instead of playing this.
Get on it, Static.
Yeah, I'm static.
You want high praise by Jak?
Yeah, stop making...
Just 5-second gif of Anon giving a nice little peck on the cheek to
Yeah,
Ben.
stop making your intriguing mod that I know what it is, but not, not saying anything.
Yeah, I don't know what it
for
is.
Kerb. Stop making your
Yeah.
genuinely intriguing mod idea. Instead, make Inko X Ben. Do it for me. Do it for brownie points. I just sigh, feigning indifference. I can see her on the edge of my periphery. She's looking towards me, and I can tell it's with longing. I feel satisfaction, but I also feel empty and alone, even despite being in company.
I'm trying to stop myself.
I've become so numb.
No.
Okay.
No, I was gonna do Elvis. A little less conversation,
Oh,
a little
okay.
more action, please.
Fuck my life.
What if the mod just ended here? The lines are just like nothing.
That would be. Oh shit, dude. Oh, if I wasn't hellbent on just actually finishing this, I would have fucking made that happen. That would have been funny. My parents are actually home for once. They brought home Chinese takeout. And though part of me is glad we're actually having dinner, sort of, together, I'm also bitter at the fact this feels like a once-in-a-blue-moon occurrence. When they ask me about school, part of me wants to open up and tell them everything. Every painful detail of my social life. But I don't even know where to begin, let alone how to broach the subject of Olivia's betrayal and how much it had angered me and how that same anger had slowly turned to hate.
Oh, I just had a good idea.
Okay.
I should open up a Fiverr account and just like tell me to say anything in Naomi's voice.
That's you run a cameo is what you'd want.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But
Same
that would be
difference.
fun.
You know what I mean.
Yeah.
I just become
I mean-
rich making Naomi say just the worst shit.
I mean, people can just do that here. They can just donate like $1 with like the message of what you want Kerb to say, and you can do that. It's probably
Yeah,
cheaper
you
than
say
Cameo.
that because you get the money.
Okay, I didn't even actually think about that, but yeah, I guess you're right. I would be the one getting the money, which will then in turn go to you because I pay my editors.
Shit, I haven't edited nothing in
I
forever.
haven't edited
I haven't had the
anything in like
time.
9 months.
Yeah,
Yeah, 'cause we started
I
Snoot Game.
really need... That is true.
Every second we get it, we're like, yo, Snoot Game?
That's fucking true. I should just edit Snoot Game shit for you.
I swallow my noodles and with it my feelings. All I give them is some bare bones details about my academic life. Again, though I'm in company, I feel empty and alone. I don't even feel like watching a movie with them. Instead, I retreat to my room, which anymore feels like a cell. And my wretched computer screen is sole window.
Get 2 monitors.
Friday! It's dodgeball time in PE again. And I find myself in yet another adversarial role with Damien, only it's not a friendly one like it was on Monday. He's trying to take my head off with a barrage of dodgeballs. I try to ignore him and his dirty glare, pretend it's just a friendly game. I think to myself at first that if I don't reciprocate with the retaliatory dodgeball that he'll eventually lose interest, but the opposite seems to be the case. Yeah, who'd have thought ignoring people just pisses them off more? Hi, Forever Snoot Dad.
Are they here?
No, I mean the message on my phone I still have not answered. To be fair,
Static,
we are kind of doing
Tell
a thing.
Jack to answer the message.
We're kind of doing in the middle of a thing. His dodgeballs became more frequent and aggressive to the point he's focusing solely on me. No one else, not even Mia, who sticks close by, occasionally whacking a stray ball away with her tail. I told Kerb, I say Kerb should message them. Because Kerb's the one who wants to interview.
Yeah, but I still think that if I answer, they're just gonna be like, oh, but I wanted to talk to Jack.
Yeah, I wanted to yell at him.
I don't know why you think it's gonna be yelling.
Because I'm always upset someone's mad at me.
Just answer the message, and if they do yell, then you could just delete it. It is not like actual social shit. Although in actual social shit, I'd just turn around and walk away.
Dodging, ducking, dipping, diving, and dodging, I treat Damien's aggression like a mere battery of agility tests. Deciding to make a reference at a pivotal scene really fucking loses all, kind of deflates it a bit. And so finally, I can't take it anymore. One of his lobbed projectiles misses my head by mere millimeters. I would, in metric now, in America. Any closer and it would have knocked my glasses off. And any closer than that, it would have been an instant replay of my first day at St. Hammond. On impulse, I hurled my own dodgeball. Knock it off! As though guided by fate or an instant of ultra instinct. There's your Dragon Ball reference. The ball hits Damien in his belly hard enough to knock him down. I looked for a moment that old footage of a man taking a cannonball to the gut. The air is knocked out to...
Yeah?
The air is knocked out of him with an audible ooh that echoes around the gymnasium. Mia cackles with sadistic glee.
You peen, you're about as useful as a cock-flavored lollipop.
Mia, is that appropriate right now?
Yes. It's Mia.
Fucking just punch her. Just fucking
You're gonna punch
her.
you.
Punch everyone.
You already ate half the school.
Like a pink blur, Damien springs up from where he had fallen and closes the distance to me. I stand my ground even when he's grabbing me by my shirt and hissing, the acrid scent of acid spittle on his breath.
How'd you like it if I shoved that dodgeball down your fucking throat?
Damien! What is your major malfunction, numbnuts? Why am I allowed to to abuse my kids? Did mommy and daddy not spank you enough as a child?
I'm sorry. I don't know what came over me.
Both of you, in my office, now! I do not have enough of an office, so I asked Scalar to get out.
Scalar was happy to oblige.
Oh, finally, away from these fucking kids. Damien, explain to me why I shouldn't take this to the principal and have you suspended for threatening another student. She is, after all, right outside the door. Shit like that I expect from Mia, but not you of all people. I thought you and Shades were thick as thieves.
Inky, I'm sorry. That was wrong of me, and you didn't deserve it.
Yeah, I
I'm
did.
sorry, Coach. Inky and I are currently fighting about something outside of PE.
You're the one fighting, Damien. I didn't want this. Olivia fucked with me. I guess I'm just gonna liberally say fuck in front of a teacher. So I refused to talk to her, and you gave me the ultimatum. Either make up with her, or you wouldn't let me sit with you and Liz anymore during lunch. Is this true, Damien? That's all I need to hear.
It's true, Coach.
What exactly has Olivia done to Inko?
I don't know. She refuses to say.
Can you tell me, Shades? I don't feel comfortable talking about it. It's a personal issue between she and I. I understand, but it sounds like you and she are letting the personal issue affect your life here at St. Hammond. As far as I'm concerned, she and I are no longer friends. Other than that, I haven't been doing anything untoward against her. I've only been ignoring her, that's all.
You're making her feel uncomfortable.
Damien, I understand that. That's the point. But I'm not doing that intentionally. You can't make me choose between making up with her and continuing to be her friend. But I don't want to make you choose between she and I either. Look, I'm okay with eating lunch at a different table from now so she can continue sitting with you or adopt a brother. But I'd like to think we're still friends. That's very magnanimous of you, Shades. Ingo, did Olivia touch you in a way you didn't like? Tell me the truth, son. You ever see, there's a South Park clip that fucking I lose my goddamn mind to every fucking time. Let's see if I can get it real quick. Hold on, Jack has to go watch something way fun. No, never mind. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jack has to go watch something way funnier than he ever is. What say you, Damien? Sounds like Shades just wants what's best for everyone. The look of defeat and hopelessness in Damien's eyes was evident to me. I feel pity for him, but I refuse to make up with Olivia on anyone else's terms. I won't. I can't. I'm so tired of her always seeming to get her way through pity.
It's not fair.
Damien, don't pout. Pout. Now listen, I may not interact with Olivia, but I am good at friends with Ike, who's gone on about her enough to make me feel like I know her pretty well.
To make me feel like I could be your new Olivia.
Yeah, make me think I'm Olivia. Now I'm in a wheelchair. Check this shit out, Shades. And he's popping.
Okay,
wheelies.
Static. What do we think about this?
What do you think of this, Shades? Is this shit the coolest? Sir, that is, in fact, pretty fucking sweet. You goddamn right it is. He has issues.
Dude, Sully would probably do the sickest wheelchair tricks.
Yeah.
He'd be in his wheelchair just doing tech deck tricks on like the side. See this shit?
See this shit, Inko? Shades, isn't this the sickest 50-50 grind you've ever seen? It is pretty sick, sir. Yeah.
I think it's so funny because,
Yeah.
you know, I was around when tech decks became a thing.
Yeah.
And it wasn't a thing. It was just like, oh yeah, these are cool, you know, whatever. It wasn't until much later that someone's like, look at these sick tricks I could do, and everyone's like, oh my god.
Can't do this shit with opposable thumbs. She has issues only she can work through in the end. You can't handhold her through life forever, and you certainly can't expect Inko to do that either. Sounds like she did something wrong, and now she just has to own the consequences for it. Now I can't say for certain if Inko is right or mature for not wanting to be her friend anymore. But it is his choice. You can't always get what you want from people. Sometimes you can only get one shot with some, and then if you cross them, that's it. That's just life. Now I'm gonna tell you something I heard once from a very wise man. Jesus Christ. Gonna fucking... You're not the only one in the world. Everyone is fighting their own battles. Did you guys ever learn the fucking moral of... yeah, one shot. Do you guys ever learn the moral of Snoot game? Here, let me hammer it into you.
What? But
I don't want to hear any buts from you.
only Mia gets to talk about butts.
Yeah. I can't remember the line from the fucking Ace Attorney parody. Nothing but her butt on my face. Inko has his own battles.
Oh, yeah.
You have your
I
own
want
battles.
her butt, and only her butt, and nothing but her butt on my face.
Olivia has her own battles. You can't expect others to fight your battles for you. Is that understood?
Yes, coach.
Shades, is there anything more you'd like to add? Damien, I still want to be your friend, but I just can't stand Olivia anymore. I'm not going to force myself to like her.
Believe me, Inky, I understand only too well.
Sounds good. Now why don't we shake on it?
Everyone just does the Harlem Shake.
I can still see desperation in his eyes. I stepped out of the gymnasium and just changed my oh wait, no, okay, never mind. I make my way to Adacon's class.
Yeah, thug shake. Yeah, I think he'd thug shake. Hey, Inko, don't think for a second you're fooling me. I know you're only friends with Mia to hurt Olivia.
Stop.
You don't know that! She could show the dare!
Stop trying to dictate my life. This isn't a visual novel, Damien.
Stop trying to ruin mine.
Why don't you ask Olivia again what exactly she did to me?
Why don't you tell me yourself?
No, you know what, Damien? She's more of your problem than mine.
Story of my life. I knew you had Moxie, Inko. Guess you reclaimed your balls from old Croc and... Yeah.
Perhaps. Gotta get to class now. It's AP Art next.
Is it now?
Yes.
And I bet I know he'll be there. Hee 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 hee. Phew, phew, phew.
Oh, is Mia just gonna fucking, like, kiss Inko in front of Olivia?
Ooh.
Ooh. It was
What,
me
what,
and
if,
Mia.
what if Mia gives the hug?
What if Mia kisses Olivia, not Inko?
yeah.
She looks at me
This
with
is all a ploy. I'm telling you, it was all a ploy. Get Inko away from Olivia.
on the I can date her. She looks at me with a blank expression. I can't help but feel embarrassed and ashamed to be seen with Mia, but it has to be this way.
Yeah, that's right, Hot Wheels. Your Jedi Knight has gone over to the dark side. What do you think of that?
Mia never would. This is so out of character. Yeah, what if Damien kisses Mia?
Hell yeah.
Damien just like... Okay,
Disappointed.
okay, so... You know the scene in Chainsaw Man? And it's only in the manga because they took it out of the anime.
What scene?
The barf
That
kiss?
was only... No, the barf kiss is in the anime.
Is it? I was thought it was censored.
It might be a little censored,
didn't
but
re-
it's
I-
still there.
Okay, I didn't watch the anime. I only read the
I'm
manga.
I'm waiting for the jizz scene. I want to see if they censor that shit. I mean, they didn't censor the jizz from Neon Genesis.
So going back to what I was gonna say,
The barf kiss.
Yeah, Damien kisses Mia, but just barf kisses acid into Mia's mouth.
Oh no, actually that would be cool. Like he goes and kisses Mia, Mia closes her eyes because she's into it, but then he just looks over at Inko and then just barfs the acid spit down her throat. You did this, Inko.
Yeah. I can't believe Inko killed Mia. Her face is just like melting off her skull. It's like, oh man, I can't believe Inko would do such a thing.
Well, if it's anything like Jurassic Park, it'd probably just fill her throat and make her suffocate to death.
Ew.
I mean, that's how the Dilophosaurus did it. When it spit, it was more like tar, so it just stuck to whatever.
But I've pretty much accepted that he wants nothing to do with me. He can be friends with whomever. Yeah,
Sure.
you heard me, Mia.
Kerb, this
What?
is complete grammatic English. It's grammatically correct English. How can you not believe these 17, 18-year-olds speak in perfect grammar?
Inko, just go away.
Just delete System 32.
What a buzzkill. What about you, Inky? You got anything to say to your ex-girlfriend?
No. I'll just get to class and be left alone.
That's fine, Inko. I'll leave you alone for now. Or from now on. I'll leave you alone for now.
And something in me just breaks.
Why can I not have a Mia route?
To hear her say that nonchalantly, no snark, no hostility, just plain indifference. It tears at me. The unexpected pain doesn't stop. It only intensifies like a gaping wound.
Look, Skinny, I know you were actually crying. I didn't know whether to be amused or disgusted.
Fuck you, Mia.
Well, I'm wet again. Say
Good.
that again.
I said, fuck you, you disgusting bitch. Just fucking crumbles. She grabs my forearm. I feel something snap. The pain is excruciating, but I refuse to break eye contact, let alone make any sound beyond the gasp I can't contain.
Inko, let him go.
I warned you, Skinny.
Well, my arm is broken, but that's fine.
Yeah.
The art class
Arm's
I go.
broken. relationship's broken.
Just a Friday.
Yep, just a Friday.
Oh, thank God it's Friday. Am I right, Olivia? Just arm dangling, broken. Like, well. I'm breathing in sharp hisses. Pain erupts up my arm like a blowtorch held to my nerves. The sensation threatens to make me pass out.
Stay here, Inko. I'll get help.
Just go get Ida.
She just rolls herself off the balcony.
I'll go get help. Someone help. Well, I'm gonna die here.
You gotta be bone cancer now.
You have bone cancer. I think it's just a broken arm. That's what I want you to think.
Yeah, he's a conspiracist and everything leads back to bone cancer.
Come on, let's get you to the nurses now.
Just grabs him by the broken arm and drags him there.
Rips it off. Dude.
Well, it can't be broken if it's gone.
The nurse, a pretty raptor with a matronly warmth, tended to my busted arm. It wasn't completely broken.
So.
Yes.
I was correct that Damien got some of that good.
Yeah, I guess you were. It wasn't completely broken, only fractured. Fortunately, humans tend to have tougher bones than dino.
Yeah, I guess if, because our bones are more solid than birds. If they are going off of that, they have more hollower bones.
Yeah, humans don't get bone cancer like dinos do. Fucking filthy dinos.
We don't have the hollowness to fill with bone cancer. Now I'm gonna run off the assumption Edacon did it to himself. He wanted more solid bones to be more human-like.
And in turn got cancer. She put it in a splint with an ice pack, wrapped around it, and gave me medicine for pain. Then Olivia and I told our account to the principal, who looked livid. Her ubiquitous coffee mug was shaking with rage. She thanked us for our patience in recounting the story, and then vowed to have Mia expelled.
Wish we could see this raptor.
Then the police arrived, and we had to tell the story all over again. When asked if I wanted to press charges, I said yes, despite not wanting to talk any more than I already had. All told, I was exhausted by the whole ordeal. I would have rather spent every period in PE for a day than go through that again. I don't know why I thought I had a mechanical arm. I was like, yo, what?
So I got this. I got this from Jerry.
Good Jerry.
Or Gary.
Oh, okay,
I got this from the Gary.
The Gary, yeah. I laid in the bed, which was propped up so I could sit up while lying down. My arm lay across my side in its cast. I consigned myself with knowing it would have to be that way for the next month or so. all Inko had to do was just fucking get his arm snapped off, and then Mia would have solved itself. Too bad I wasn't ambidextrous. Maybe Olivia could help me with that. I sighed. I had thought of her helping me as though the events of the past week hadn't happened. It was as though a barrier separated us had broken along with my arm. I simply didn't have it in me anymore to want to hate her. All I wanted more than anything in the world was her, and only her.
Just sad I don't ever get a Mia route.
We're never getting the Mia route, man. You're gonna have to make it.
Yep, I'm gonna have to make it. Put all the Dara in there.
How are you?
A little better. It feels like a dull throb now.
Are we still not on speaking terms?
I inhale against a sudden wave of pain from my arm. Right now, I don't have it in me to feel anything, least of all anger towards you. I feel emotionally and psychologically spent, like an empty reservoir. It's actually quite peaceful in a way. It kind of gives you a new perspective on life. What if this is what Buddhists call nirvana?
Take overrated grunge bands from the 90s for 800.
We're done. We're done. How dare you? Fuck
no.
Sorry, Jack, but
Yeah, no,
the way that people speak of it, it is overrated.
Yeah, I mean, okay, yeah, because a lot of people do just say like Kurt was like the fucking second coming of Christ, which no,
No,
but
he was a guy
but rude
from Washington.
He was a guy who had a lot of fucking issues.
Yeah.
Nirvana. Is Olivia called Nirvana overrated, and I'm angry?
He's just angry over nothing.
You both chuckle at her joke. I pushed you away all week. I had several chances to forgive you, but I chose to dwell in my anger, all because I wanted to punish you. And yeah, I'm not chuckling. Fucking. Now here you are. I'm sorry.
I deserved it. Now we're gonna go back to doing the same thing that ended all the other mods. The entire week, all I could think of was what I had done. Even when you found me crying in the rain, I still had a feeling like it would work out somehow.
You know, for a game that is called I Don't Wani Forgive That Gator, we are forgiving in every route.
Sure as hell forgiving that Gator.
Like, all I had to do was turn on the waterworks and someone would feel sorry enough for me that everything would work out. When you told me to go to the principal and confess what I had done, I panicked. All I could think of was me. Me. It's a good song by Teddy Lloyd. And I just started begging and pleading practically on instinct. And when you said you wanted to forgive me, I didn't want to believe it. I refused to believe it. Sure, I was scared, and it made me moodier than usual around the pains.
I don't know why my Olivia voice just keeps doing it.
But I was in denial for a time. And then yesterday, I was pouting all alone in the janitor's closet by the vending machines, exactly the same as last Friday. It's my secret spot. And I had a small hope. He'll come for me. He'll finally forgive me. All I have to do is look pathetic enough. So when you didn't, and when I saw you with her, it was like a bandage being ripped off, and I knew I had to accept it. I had gone too far, and you couldn't forgive me. And I'll understand if you don't want to be friends after this.
Hey, how are you, Inka? How's it going, buddy? High five?
Arm still broken. Yeah.
Dull throb, and I feel like a circuit that's shorted out. Completely fried. Not just from today, but the week. Yeah, understandable. So, I owe you an apology, Inka. Why? You didn't call me a bitch even after she threatened to break my arm if I ever did. Well, that certainly wasn't the wisest thing you could have done in that situation, but you're young, and kids are impulsive and foolish and fucking stupid. Olivia, get out. I'm gonna be on Genesis Evangelion Inko.
He told you.
No, Olivia. I knew. I knew from the moment I saw the submissions and computed it in a nanosecond that there was no way in hell Mr. Nito could have ever painted that. Your style is a dead giveaway, and he is, forgive me for saying, Inko, a terrible painter. Do you honestly believe I wouldn't notice? The Gator girl begins to whimper and sob.
Oops.
If you knew, why didn't you do anything?
I'll get to that in a moment. We're not done with you yet.
Sorry, Itakon. I'm so sorry.
And I'm sure you've told him that by now.
Yes, I told him the moment he confronted me.
The tired Taro inhales. Far be it from me to make excuses for his behavior, but do you at least understand why he's been so angry at you?
Yes. I may be selfish, but I'm not stupid.
That's right, Olivia. In this vote, I'm the one that gets to grill you. It's the Everyone Grills Olivia mod. I disagree. She looks crushed at that last line. Olivia, you're my brightest and best pupil when it comes to art. But you are so inconsiderate, it tries my patience to no end. I'm so deeply disappointed in you. I put in a good word for Mr. Nito here because I had hoped that maybe he would help you finally break out of your shell. He was willing to be your friend, even after your initial hostility. How do you repay him?
By doing to him exactly what Ben did to me.
Exactly. And don't bother trying to give me excuses, for fuck's sake. I know exactly why you did it. You want people to view you aren't, which may as well be an extension of you through the veil of ignorance. And while I can understand that all-consuming desire to be judged without prejudice, I have to question what kind of person you are to throw a friend under the bus like that. Oh, this fucking guy. She lets out a long, mournful wail.
Ingo, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for being a shitty friend. You're right to hate me.
Yeah, when does Buster come in to start grilling Olivia?
Yeah. Olivia, I thought that was you.
I looked up to you for so long, but now...
Oh my god, I thought your gaming skills were so cool, but now you're just another piece of shit.
Judy and Schizo come in. Wow, Olivia, you're a fucking bitch.
This is why we never, made a puppet of you.
Yeah, we hate you, Olivia.
Poor Olivia. I'm sorry, Static. We do ingest. I still love Olivia. Believe me.
I can't even tell if you read this line or not. It's all just the same tripe. I can't remember. I'm just gonna click. I don't even care. I sigh, overwhelmed by what I'm seeing and hearing, and more than a little embarrassed and self-conscious. Thank God you didn't hear my rant to Idacon yesterday.
Yesterday.
Olivia, I don't hate you, and I still want to be your friend, even after everything. And for that, Inko, you have my undying gratitude, because I also still want you to be her friend, for her sake. Because I love her more than I love you. And that's exactly why you are owed an apology. What do you mean?
I thought you did. I thought you loved me, Idacon. No.
No, never. I've been thinking about what you said
It's
to me
now
yesterday.
to get into my 20s impression.
Okay, no. Do you know, oh my god, what the fuck? It's called, I can't remember the name, but it's called, Dark Place. Something Dark Place, and it's like a fucking, oh my god. I need to show you Dark Place, it's so funny. I have the clip on Voices, and it's this guy going, you and him were buddies, weren't you? Look, if you two want to reconnect, I won't stand in your way. I'm just channeling that.
Oh, okay.
I'm thinking about what you said to me yesterday. Like I said, I wanted her to get caught, Olivia, because she deserved it. The Gator girl whimpered pitifully. But you're right, Inko. I did treat you like a pawn. Truth be told, I didn't even consider for a moment how you would feel at having your entry sabotaged by her. I just wanted her to get caught in the hopes she'd have to deal with the repercussions. That maybe that would once and for all snap her out of her malaise. Line?
Snap her out of her mayonnaise.
Her margarine. She was the one chief on my mind. Fuck. I love this script. She was the one chief on my mind. You are expendable. Even when I felt sorry for your circumstance, the issue of how I would make you feel quickly got overshadowed by my disappointment in her. And for that, you have my sincerest apologies. Furthermore, even yesterday when you rounded on me, I didn't think to apologize then. Yes, I felt sorry for you, but I was still thinking of her first, and how I had failed her.
You didn't fail me, Idacon. I failed myself.
What is this line I
Yes.
have coming up with Idacon?
I don't know.
Oh,
what
this is
it?
gonna be fun. So you accept full responsibility.
Yes.
You knew what you were doing was wrong, but you did it anyway.
Yeah.
And you have no excuses.
Yes, 1,000 times, yes.
Idicon inhaled long and slow. I love you. I thought you were my daughter. I never had. Please don't let me do it down.
I won't. I'm so glad I have 3 dads.
Inko. I'm doing it. Inko, I'm glad you're still willing to be her friend. You should at least apologize for your own behavior. Oh shit. Your own behavior towards her this week. You weren't friends with Mia to make her jealous by any chance, were you? There's an edge to his voice this time. No. Mia saw me alone without Olivia and decided to butt into my life to further drive a wedge between us. I didn't want a friendship, but I did let her feed my resentment towards Olivia. And yesterday, Damien gave me an ultimatum. Either make up with Olivia, or I wouldn't be allowed to sit with him and Liz anymore. Idicon pinched the bridge between his eyes. Here is my fucking line. Hey, you fucking teenagers! So in desperation, you sat with Mia just to be part of any friend group? Yes. As long as we're being honest, what I resented most about Olivia wasn't that she swapped my entry for her own. It was that she felt self-pity when she should be grateful for having such a wonderful family like the Paynes. I'm sorry, Olivia. I'm not saying I was right, and I know it's petty of me. But I envy you. Not for your artistic talent, but for having the support of such a loving family. I wish more than anything I could have a family like that. Speaking of which, I couldn't get hold of either of your parents.
Yeah, they're dead. Killed him last night.
Yeah, no surprises there. They're always busy, and they likely won't be home tonight until late again. That gives me an idea. You will be my son, and you will be my daughter.
Yeah.
Therefore, you have to be friends, but you can no longer date. That would be weird. You can't have neither.
Yeah.
Olivia,
I was just thinking that too. You are now my son, and you are now my daughter, which means now you can no longer date.
I have solved the mystery. He just leaves.
This was all a ploy for Static.
Olivia, maybe you could escort Inko home and give him company.
Really?
Yes, ride that cock, girl.
You're gonna allow me to take him home?
Yes.
He's not gonna have the choice in this.
Yes,
because
Olivia.
you are telling me to take him home.
I guess I will now be playing the role as Static. Hello, Olivia.
Yeah.
Olivia.
Hello, Olivia.
Olivia, you go home and you take this man's virginity, even if it's by force. I don't want to do that. No, Olivia. Don't disappoint me again.
I sound exactly like that. Oh, the immersion.
Skinner says it's okay for you to leave school early. You too, Inko. Obviously, you're in no condition for more school today. No, because it's like, you know that fucking meme where it's like Peter Griffin opens the door and it's like, oh, this person. And it's just, hello, Peter. Hello, Olivia.
Yeah.
Well, would that be alright with you, Inko?
No, I don't want you to take my virginity. Of course, I'd love to have your company at home. We could study.
God damn it, Static. We tried.
We could study together or even do something fun. That sounds like a plan. You think you'll be okay, Inko? If you feel it's necessary, you can still go to the hospital. Nah, I'll be fine. The nurse did a great job patching me up. The nurse surprisingly knew how to fix bones.
Is that bone juice?
Wonderful. In order to fix bone, we had to take someone else's bones. I'm the donor.
Oh no.
Wonderful. And can you forgive Olivia?
No.
Of course. And I hope she can forgive me for being such a massive jerk back to her.
I mean, in a roundabout way, she gave me bone cancer. So, no.
Ah, my fucking arm.
Yeah, my bones.
Olivia, I'm so sorry I was cruel to you.
I know. What I did was still worse, though. So relieved to have you back. I didn't realize just how much you meant to me until you walked away.
Same.
Same, bro.
You can't even hit them with a, I felt the same way, Olivia. Just same. Cool.
Oh, there's even more.
Yeah. Yeah, but Olivia can't walk away.
Oh no.
We have found the loophole. I fumbled in my pocket for my house keys. Having to rely on my left hand for everything was harder than I thought. Left hand? Right, left hand, right. Okay. Also, by the way, I fucking hear you, Ape Escape music. I fucking hear you. I see you. It's an old PS1 game. It's an old PS1 game I used to play a shit ton of as a kid. So just hearing it's like a fucking, you know. Yeah. I fumbled in my pocket with. I dropped them and Olivia picked them up with her tail. Its tip finding the keyring. She handed them back. I took them carefully with my stupid southpaw fingers. Your tail is more dexterous than I. She giggled. Welcome to Casa del Nido. I guess we never got to that point in this story. Population, 2 workaholic parents and their only son.
No, yeah, I don't think so.
And in a ritzy gated community, no less.
Yeah, because that was after the, the arcade.
I saw a dog out there, but he seemed scared of you for some reason. What was that all about?
I thought you were going to say I saw a dog out there, but I ate it.
Oh, no. I was trying to figure out, like, I saw a dog out there. He had some papers in his mouth. I think they were serving papers. He's gonna sue you now.
It all makes sense now.
Oh god, we got another clip by Static. I have to watch that later.
Hell yeah.
What does?
The designer jacket and the shades.
You assumed I was rich just because of my jacket and shades?
That, and all that disposable income you spend on the vending machines like it's no skin off your back.
I didn't think it was that obvious.
So, what do you folks do anyways to afford to live like this?
Oh, the joint partner's an architect. That's the reason we're always moving around a lot. Now we're currently in Volcardera Bluffs.
If you're so well off, why do you envy me for my family?
Because my folks are always working. I mean, you heard Idacon. He couldn't even get a hold of them. So he couldn't even got a hold of them. And even if he did, it's not like they can just drop everything for my sake. It's funny, I love this song, but it just does not fit this scene.
Sorry, I was watching the things.
Yeah. Well, as long as it's a good bit, that's all I can ask for. Yeah, it's fucking Ape Escape. It's fucking the Ape Escape thing. And as much as I love the Ape Escape soundtrack, it does not fit this at all. More than I care to admit.
I see. I guess I can understand why you'd feel envious of me for having, Randy and Sophia. They're always there for me when I need them. But you know, it's not fair for you to assume that I don't feel the same as you sometimes. I mean, the Paynes are my godparents. I hardly ever see my da and mom.
I could see pain etched on her face. Sorry, I guess I have been pretty inconsiderate of you. It even stopped to consider your birth parents. All I could think about was Randy and Sophia and how nice they were to me, and... Shit, I forgot Damien and I had a fight. I don't know how I forget that.
He said he told you to either make up with me or he wouldn't let you sit at our table anymore.
I guess breaking an arm would fucking make you forget about that, so fair enough.
Dude, breaking an arm would make me forget about a shit ton.
Yep.
He's always been a bit overprotective of me.
You thought I was trying to use Mia to make you jealous, but I swear I wasn't. I just didn't want to be alone. I didn't want to feel like an outcast.
Yeah, I understand. And I never thought for a second that's what you were doing since Mia has been and all. Though I won't lie, I was disappointed. I was thinking, is he that down bad and that desperate to fit in that he'd hang out with the lowest common denominator?
Yo, you got me.
Olivia, you don't know about the dairy.
Yeah, you don't understand.
It was like vindication for me thinking you really did care only about your image.
I can't exactly blame you for making that inference.
Inference.
Because it's partially true.
I guess it's my fault for driving you away with what I did.
I gently reassure her. Olivia, look at me.
No!
Even if that's true, and I'm not even saying it is, I still chose to dwell in bitterness. I still chose the trajectory, and look where it took me.
Just what the hell were you thinking, name-calling Mia like that anyway?
I have to look away from her. I don't think. Bravado?
Okay, just don't let your bravado get you killed one day. You're not a superhero. By the way, look at this note. Anyway, what do you gotta eat around here? It's past lunchtime now and I'm hungry.
We have plenty of sandwich fixins.
That's good, because I'm fixing to make us something to eat. Okay, what do you got?
With effort, I withdraw some plates and glasses from the cupboards with just my left hand. Olivia helps herself to the fridge, taking a moment to admire both its size and its contents before pulling out a variety of meats and cheeses. I find a bag of chips from the pantry as well as a bag of cookies. We then set to work and prepared our belated lunch. So what does your dad do, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh, well, he's...
My phone rang. I fumbled it out of my pocket and... I pick it up, frowning at the new crack that had just formed. It's Damien.
Put him on speaker.
Set the phone on the island counter.
Inky?
Damien, dude, what's up?
I just heard what happened, man. You okay?
I'm fine. My arm hurts, but otherwise I'm no worse for wear. Olivia's with me.
She is?
There was an immense relief in his voice.
Hi, Damien.
What the hell happened? I heard Mia put Inko in the hospital.
No, it wasn't that bad. Fortunately, the nurse said it was just a fracture. My arm is in a cast and a sling. My arm is in a cast and a sling, but I'm home now. We're home. I mean, at my place. There was a protracted silence from the other end.
So, you two have made up?
Yeah, Damien, listen, I saw the whole thing. Mia followed Inko like a bad penny to APR to try and rub it in my face. Then Inko got angry and called her a bitch.
Another protracted silence, and I could picture Damien's eyes bugging out of the sockets like Wile E. Coyote holding up a sign saying, "Yipes."
Inky, I'm so sorry, man.
I'm fine, Damien.
You want me to kiss it better?
Yes, please.
Just comes through the phone.
Thank you.
Mwah.
I'm fine, Damien, really. Doesn't even hurt that bad anymore. Not after the kiss you gave it.
Nah, man. I'm sorry I snapped at you. I just feel like you called Mia that because of me.
Believe me, Damien, that wasn't it. Never liked Mia. I just would have rather been her acquaintance than her punching bag. I always got along with Ben and Kiara and Luna. Yeah, I always go along with Ben. No problems with Ben.
Yeah. I always liked Ben, except for that one time.
And that other time. And
Kiara, I barely talk to. Lunara, I have a polycule with, so...
Mia's just been tormenting me and Olivia all this week, and today it reached a head. Would have...
Whose head? But apparently mine.
It would have happened with or without you.
Okay, man. I'm still sorry, though. Olivia, how are you holding up?
I'm fine, Damien. Did you really make Inko choose between me and sitting somewhere else?
This time I can see Damien making a pained expression.
Yeah.
Damien, I told you before that I messed up. I'm the one who did something wrong to Inko.
I mean, at least we're getting, like, different scenes and stuff for each of the endings.
Yeah.
He was making you sad and uncomfortable, though.
That may be so, but you threatening him like that doesn't help.
I didn't even tell Olivia about Damien's even more vicious threat to me in PE. It's only fair that he and I work that out on our own. Olivia's already grilling him enough as it is, and she doesn't need to know that detail. Damien sure as shit knows though, and I can't practically hear him wincing on the other end.
Yeah, you're right. I just wanted so badly for things to return to normal.
They will, Damien. Well, except I'll be forced to be a southpaw for a while. Otherwise, lunch will go back to normal.
Great!
Great! He almost sounded tearful with joy.
I mean, it's not great that your arm is busted.
Trust me, Mia getting herself expelled almost makes it all the worth it.
Silver lining, I guess. If you need any help from me, just give me a holler.
Will do. So how's Lids?
Who's Liz?
Yeah, dude, who the fuck's that?
Ah, dude, she was crying when she heard. She's listening now.
Hi, Liz. How's Jizz? Jizz is good, Dad. Jizz is good. Inko, I'm glad you're okay, but what the heck were you thinking?
It was bravado on his part, Liz. Pure male, egocentric bravado making him want to rescue me. Only I ended up rescuing him by getting Edicon and falling off the second balcony ledge.
That's a classic distress signal. just Edicon's at his fucking desk by his window, and Olivia just goes, "Edicon, help!" Passes by it, like, oh, okay, well. On the other hand, I could hear Liz grumbling somewhere about pissing testosterone. That's lovely. Well, I'm glad you're alright, Inko. I'm glad you and Olivia were able to work things out. I'll let you off the hook for being so childish to her. Olivia?
Hang on.
Okay. Hanging on.
Hey, Liz, I was being childish to Inko first.
And the music has changed. And now the music is gone. Oh, no, it's back.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know why this is my voice. Vegan strudel.
That's a big summer blowout.
Yoo-hoo, big summer blowout. We say that all the time at work to each other. I don't know why.
I used to have the yoo-hoo as my notification.
That's pretty good. I could sense Liz wanting to say a lot more to Olivia that bordered on unkind, but she held back. So, what are you guys doing now? You said you were at Inko's place?
Yeah.
Good, we're coming over.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a party.
We're on our way. We're gonna have a big summer blowout.
Big summer blowout.
Yeah. Inko lives in a super big mansion, complete with a vault full of gold coins he likes to swim in like Scrooge McDuck.
Liz giggled. That's Liz, alright. Well, that Ebenezer there to spare some for the student council treasurer sometime. We'll come back and haunt him one of these days. I clicked, sorry. I'll buy lots of bounties next time there's a school fundraiser. I'm gonna hold you to that.
You don't know how happy I am to hear you two talking and joking again.
We're happy to, Damien. Now Inko and I have to have our lunch. We're having beluga caviar with champagne.
Whoa, really? Damien is a master manipulator. What if everyone's just like a sociopath? Never mind. Take it easy, Inky.
You too! Damien hung up and I breathed a sigh of relief.
We already know you're a sociopath, Static.
What if I'm a sociopath?
Hey, you have a kitchen radio, which is totally different from other radios. Mind if I turn it on?
Without waiting for a reply, Olivia crossed over to the counter where the radio was sitting and... Oh god, please don't tell me I left it on the mumble rap station I like. How would I explain that to her?
You're listening to GRUG, Grug 100.9, Vol Caldera's only human-centric music station. Up next, it's You Rock Me All Night Long by AC/DC.
Sure, that's ACBC.
Shook me all night long.
Is it actually fucking...
Yeah, you shook me all night long.
That's actually a hilarious joke. I gotta give that to them. That's a hilarious joke, actually.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, thank fuck, Dead must have used it last. I looked nervously at Olivia for approval for her. Saying nothing, she returned to the island counter so we can make our sandwiches. Just roll with it, Inko. So earlier you said Nirvana was an overrated grunge band? Yeah, that's right. We're going back to this discussion.
God, yes. Not that it matters, since most people seem to think it was a clothing line and not a brand. Or a band.
Oh, that fucking hurts me, Olivia. It hurts because it's true.
Decent drummer, sure. A mediocre guitarist who eventually went all...
She pantomimed blowing her brains out. I give a morbid scoff. So, what grunge... Oh, fuck.
Yeah. So, Olivia, what grunge bands from the 90s were good?
So, what grunge bands from the 90s were good?
Alice in Chains, Soundgarden, Audio Slave.
My dad and Randy used to listen to them when they'd fix up whatever in Randy's garage.
That reminds me, I was asking before what your dad does for a living.
He's on contract with the DOD.
Whoa, color me impressed.
Oh, hang on.
Yeah, been working with the Air Force since I was a baby.
I smiled fondly at her. Only a girl could refer to herself as having been a baby without a shred of embarrassment.
What? What?
Only a girl could refer to herself as having been a...
We've all been babies.
What?
Yeah.
I've never been a baby. I came out this way.
Oh. Your poor mother. No wonder she's psychotic.
No, you see, we just fucking multiplied like cells. Like...
Just jack cells.
Yeah. Just...
Thanks.
No problem. If it had been me, I would have said since I was little, or as far back as I can remember.
What?
Huh?
You're staring at me. I mean, not that I mind.
This is exactly the shit I talk about when people go, everyone says this is such a good mod. And I go, yeah, but like, you get weird shit like this every now and again. What? Like, why?
Inko, look at me harder.
I was just, So anyways, that's why you don't get to see him often?
Yep, he's sometimes gone for weeks or even months, but we still keep in touch with texting and calls.
That's good. Sounds like he cares about you a lot.
Of course he does. Just like your parents care about you a lot.
I never say they didn't, necessarily. It's just that material things don't show affection.
Still, you have a lot to be grateful for. We both do.
I can agree with that. By the way, do you mind if I turn the station?
What? You don't like the music of your people?
Har har.
That was a good way to transition the background music. Is this Persona music?
This sounds like Persona music. This is Persona music. If it's not, it's definitely from something I've played a lot of. But this definitely sounds like Persona.
No, this is from Snoot game. We already had the Snoot game discussion.
I mean, it might actually
It might actually be from fucking
That would be
Persona.
fucking hilarious if it is. Like, guys, is this from Persona? Yeah, I think it is. Guys. I did say this is from something we put a lot of time, I put a lot of hours into. And boy, oh boy, have I put a lot of hours into fucking Snoot game. I mean, truth be told, truth be told, all the OST is stolen, so maybe it is Persona.
That's what I was getting
Yeah.
at was, sure, you may say it's from Snoot game, but it could very well have been taken from Persona.
Yeah. Oh, here we go.
Or Danganronpa.
While lunch prepared, we moved to the living room and onto the coffee table. Nah, because I hardly played 1 or 2. I played 1, and I need to play 2, but with one hand, I hold the plate laden with sandwiches and set it down. Olivia has the bag of chips and cookies in her lap. I get her glasses of milk and 2 trips. Oh, it's fucking bothering me. Hold on. Unless it's from the Wani soundtrack. Oh, for fuck's sake. Now I'm gonna be cursed. Because I think they fucking changed it. I think they changed the file names. Ugh. Yeah, it's called Music Swagger. Oh, Swagger. I get her glasses of milk in 2 trips. Let's keep going. She's already seating herself onto the couch.
Do you mind if we watch TV?
Shit, it's literally called From Snoot Game. Swagger. 2 Swagger. Snoot Game OST. Cool. I could tell that she was itching to try out my flat screen that was easily bigger than the one I had seen at the Payne's house. Static will get this, because I watched that guy play Tiny Dancer, and at the moment where he's like, man, what song is this playing? I'm like, it's fucking Tiny Dancer. It's the goddamn song.
I was literally on the comment section waiting.
Yeah.
I was like, maybe he'll get it. If he doesn't, I'm shooting in.
The fucking name of the mod. And I think the chorus kicks in and he goes, Oh, it's Tiny Dancer. Like, yeah, of course it is. What's it's fucking named after? Oh, it was funny, though. That was funny. It's all yours. She fiddles with the remote, turning it on and perusing the different streaming services.
What do you like to watch normally?
Oh, no. Nothing. I don't watch anything. I don't watch human shows. Well, you've been streaming Snoot videos off my phone onto it.
Oh, like what?
I don't know. I recall how a week ago I had unsubbed in disgust from many of those channels after a sudden Olivia-induced epiphany. Oh, just, you know, video essays and whatever.
Mind if I take a look? Maybe there's something that interests me.
Sure. She reaches... Okay, that's the sentence. She reaches for my phone and clicks on the Snoot icon. Once in my profile, Inco811, she begins looking through my watch history. Oh crap, what was I thinking? This is worse than if she had turned on the radio to a mumble rap station. Thank crap to Jesus I didn't use Snoot for anything lewd.
5-hour-long video essay on Ultra Fantasy 6.
Yeah, I mean, it's the best Final Fantasy.
Who the fuck has time to watch that?
Me.
I was only
I
about
do,
an hour
Olivia.
into it. Yeah. You don't watch these things in, like, full. Well, Kerb does,
Well,
but
I
you have the- you-
watch these things in full. I literally sit in a chair for 10 hours a
I was
day.
gonna say, you do have the time for that.
Do you ever try actually, playing it?
No. Why would I do that when I can watch someone else do it?
Yeah, like me, which is half the reason why we're doing this. Lots of people who have played it still like that video essay.
But have you?
No, I don't play video games, you know that.
Yeah, me.
Ingo, go install Steam and just buy the damn thing.
No.
I don't know.
What the hell is wrong with you? How does somebody not play video games at your age in this generation?
I watch TV instead.
Because I'm at my job, which leaves me away from home all
Well,
the
you
time.
were playing video games. I was learning the guitar.
Yeah, because I was studying Olivia. I don't know.
While you were playing the game, I was studying Olivia.
I don't know. Maybe because it's easier to just watch an essay or let's play to get the full experience.
I tried to, but the text didn't go through.
Kerb, I kind of want to make you sit down with me to play FF6.
Go for it. I don't care.
It is co-op,
I'm not.
so.
I'm not the one. Oh no. You know what happens when we co-op.
Thankfully, it's not that kind of co-op.
Okay. Okay.
Olivia looks like she's short-circuited.
Oh my god, you of all people.
What?
Ingo, you should be experiencing video games for yourself instead of using others as, I don't know, a proxy for your vicarious self-gratification.
Guess what, game? I still don't give a shit. I am not gonna play Fear and Hunger. All I care about is the lore. I will get the lore how I get the lore.
Touche, Olivia. Touche.
I'm not gonna be mad just because you think that, be mad at playing the game just because you think that that's the only way to truly experience it. You must not read books.
Kerb, you
Yeah.
already know this guy's opinion is absolute dog shit. Why are you arguing with it?
Irritation.
Well, Static, good news to you, because guess what I've been considering?
Oh, yeah, you should do it. Dan did it.
I'll do it a
Seriously,
little.
though, stop watching garbage like this and just play the games yourself. Form your own opinions, memories, and experiences.
Olivia, did you know that some people just play the game without talking? Therefore, I can do the same thing just by watching them?
Alright then, maybe I will.
No, maybe. Actually do it.
Do you like Final Fantasy VI? Well, is it Ultra Fantasy VI or Final Fantasy VI?
Never played it myself. I'm not into turn-based stuff. But it's one of Edecon's favorites. He loves JRPGs from that era, especially Chrono Trigger and
I don't know what Gaia Bound is supposed
Earthbound.
to be. Oh, Mother!
See, look. Kerb doesn't play video games, but he knows Earthbound's actually called Mother, so,
Yeah, see?
yeah.
I am more based than all of you. Well, maybe not Static.
Really?
Schmucker's getting...
I can think of a higher endorsement than that. You're on. I'll install Steam and buy it. When my arm is fully healed, that is. You can play with one hand, you know.
Or we could play it together until you've recovered. It'll be a first-time experience for the both of us, and I guarantee it'll make a better blind Let's Play.
She's wagging her tail. Its metronome-like movement is making my heart hammer. I'm sure we could both experience something new. Together. Putting my phone back down, she brought up a streaming service and found an older-looking anime. It's called Samurai Troopers.
Samurai Troopers.
I know there's a Ronin Warriors reference coming. That's probably it.
I haven't seen this one yet, but Idakan told me it was one of his favorites when he was a kid, and that it was recently added.
Yeah, Ronin Warriors. Its original title, Armor Legends Samurai Troopers.
Hey, Kerb,
Yeah.
read the line?
Oh.
He said it was called Ronin Warriors when it was localized back then.
Dude, sometimes they give it to you, sometimes they don't.
I know. It's totally fair, but it's just funny because you're sitting there like, I can hear you reading like Google, and I'm like, it's right in front of me.
Ronin Warriors. Do you mind if we watch it?
No, I'm all down.
Yeah, it looks cool.
Fuck. My dad was like, "Oh, we should watch Space something Yamato," and I was like, "Yeah, sure, fuck it, why not?" And
Ronin
then we
Warriors.
watched like 10 episodes of it.
I believe Ronin Warriors is one of Mel's favorite shows.
Oh.
Yeah. She starts the first episode, and we dig into our meal.
Not Dao Jin.
We finished our lunch while watching the 5 heroes clad in magic armor fight bad guys in modern-day Japan. Several hours later, and we've marathoned almost half the show. For a while, it looked grim. The evil Talpa looked like he had won, and Ryo was about to give up. Then the hero used the armor of Inferno and defeated the warlord. What an awesome show! I was beginning to see why Olivia liked the anime. Still didn't know much about it beyond the few memes. I wonder if she'd be willing to give Gargoyles a chance. We could both watch it for the first time together. Yeah, we read that line yesterday after you left, Kerb. Because I was like, I wonder if the Gargoyles thing ever comes back up. And it's like, oh, yeah. Oh,
Well,
shit.
It's on Plex now.
Gargoyles? Oh, yeah, I guess
Yeah.
it is. Yeah, you did tell me that. Oh, shoot. I didn't even realize how late it had gone.
I was planning on keeping you company at least until your parents came home. But I realized you killed them the other night.
Yeah, my parents always being dead.
I do that to a lot of people. Looks like it's going to be another late night for them. Or maybe they just won't come home at all.
What do you mean by that?
Oh, that came out wrong. Yeah, I can't imagine how that could have happened. I think that sometimes they'll be so late that they don't even commute home. They just go to a hotel room somewhere.
That must suck. You really got no one else? No other family?
Oh, I got a cousin.
Oh, yeah, don't know where he's at, though.
He's with his hot tarot girlfriend.
Yeah, fucking... He could be in the army or in college or the other army.
The other army.
Not that I manage.
I guess you do have it worse than me in some ways.
I have to repress the urge to tell her worse than I fucking hate you. I want to cave in your empty head with a hammer.
It's my favorite thing to just grammatically correct my girlfriend in every instance that I just most possibly can.
Well, he didn't do it, but he had to fight the urge. It's not all bad. Like, right now, it's nice having a friend over at what may as well be in my own place. How dare other people not talk as I?
would your parents be obsessed if it's a girl?
That would be actually pretty funny. It's like Anon, Inko, and Nico, the fan character for Bianca the blind dino. Nico, my cousin. And fucking Bianca's driving. She's blind, that's the joke. Not at all. I think my dad would be proud even. I know he always wanted to foster independence in me. Learn how to fend for myself and be out good, especially with girls.
So, you don't want me to leave?
Am I rizzing you up? Am I rizzing you up, Olivia? Tell me if my fumbles are rizzing.
Olivia, am I the Rizzler?
Am I skibbity, Olivia?
Olivia, what is Skibbity, Ohio?
I'm just getting flashbacks to Finn Gamer. It's like I just made Nick just walk off screen. Of course not. Unless you need to go home. Won't Randy and Sophia be worried?
I texted them a little while ago while you were in the bathroom. Damien would have likely told them all about what happened, too. I also asked Damien to give Guts some company.
Guts? Your pet rat?
Yep, I'll introduce you two properly one day. Anyway, I kinda got the impression they were relieved that you and I had, you know.
You told them we had to fight?
No, I think they just figured it out on their own. And lately, I've been so moody that they probably appreciate having me out of their hair for once.
I have 10 minutes.
Oh, okay, well, tune in for fucking part 4. They love you. If they didn't, then they wouldn't have been so happy to see you come outside during the barbecue.
Still, I get this feeling sometimes. This unspoken tension like they're talking about me behind my back. And are planning on kicking me out when senior year is over.
They wouldn't do that.
Even so, I know they get tired of me.
You're welcome to stay the night here if you want.
You don't mind?
Mind? I want to keep hanging out with you.
Really?
Yes, really. Broken arm aside, this is the most fun I've had in I don't know how long. She giggled.
Okay. Okay, but I gotta invite Static over.
I was gonna say, I have to keep breaking your arm to keep these good times coming.
Remember that mod that was played and you practically cucked me with fucking Lunara?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna do that now. But you're the cook.
Oh my god,
Thanks.
static memory. Hello, Olivia.
I hope someone's watching this being like, who the fuck is
Who
Static?
the fuck? Yeah, dude.
Thanks, I'm having fun too. I'm starting to get hungry. If you like, I could cook us both dinner. I'm a good cook, I promise.
Well, actually, I was thinking because this is a special occasion that I could order out, no offense to your cooking, which I'm sure is delicious. Yeah, your sprites are just broken, man. I'm sorry.
Okay. What'd you have in mind?
Here's a fault in the code. We're gonna get a VenP exception any second now.
Yeah, we had to make you just the television.
I was thinking barbecue or something, but I'm open to suggestions.
Can we get pizza?
Sure. Do you know a place in particular?
Not really. Even if there's a good place, you know of, they likely won't have my favorite topping.
Which is?
Cum. Anchovies.
Let me see. I pull out Zuber Eats on my phone and type in the keywords pizza and anchovies. I've heard of a place called Dino Mo's.
It rings a bell.
Well, they have something called Mo's Original Meteor Pizza. Sausage, pepperoni, ham, in anchovies.
For real?
For real. There was an audible grumbling from her stomach, and she was drooling. Embarrassed, she wiped her maw with the sleeve of her hoodie. She whined at me in a kind of a puppy-like manner.
Please.
Yes, I'll get one of your own.
Good, because I don't like sharing.
So do you want a 12-inch or 14?
Just give me the biggest they have.
I bet. That would be a 26-inch.
Yes, please.
Be reasonable here.
Alright. I'll have a 14-inch.
I can manage that. You sure you can eat that much?
Yeah, we dinos have big appetites. You know that. Oh, and see if they can add extra anchovies.
I'll scroll down the order tab and see an option to add or subtract toppings. There's also an option for extra amounts for $2 extra. Okay, meteor pizza with extra anchovies.
Thank you.
And I'll just have a 12-inch pepperoni.
How original.
With extra spicy pepperoni.
Daring tonight, aren't we?
And they have 2-liter bottles of soda.
Dr. Freeman?
You bet. Alright, the order's placed. It should be here in half an hour or so.
Thank you, Inky.
I fumble for my wallet. Okay, when he gets here, I'll open the door. You can grab the pizza and the soda, and then I'll tip them a 20.
It's awfully generous. I thought rich people were supposed to be miserly.
My parents always tip generously whenever we go out to eat. Plus, with how expensive everything has become nowadays, what's a few dollars more or less?
Now I know you're rich if you can be so flippant about money.
Just never been an obstacle for us. Is that a bad thing?
It does make you seem a little disconnected, to put it lightly.
Fair enough.
Good place to stop.
Yeah, I guess. This date night's gonna go on a lot longer.
Yeah. Yep, nope, I gotta go. I gotta put clothes on.
We're on line 9,878. 10,707.
Man, about 1,000 more lines. That's fine. We'll finish it next time.